Dillon in the Details here for another episode of the Midnight Oils. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you could. Allow me to share the stream really quick. Let me make sure this chat box is working to my satisfaction. Good evening, gentlemen. Got a lot of tests here to do, a lot of things going on. There we go. Good evening. Do you hear audio? Not just my voice. Hear a little music in the distance somewhere. A lot of tests going on here tonight. We've got basically a redone setup. Got some new fancy stuff to check out. We'll see when we get there. We've upgraded the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy. We'll be getting down to it on Resident Evil for a while. There we go. Let's see how this one looks. There we go. Do you guys hear the music as well? What up, Nemesis? Dead Space. We got Billy in the house. What up, Based Gaming? We are very based tonight. For the decent part of our future on this channel, we'll be talking Resident Evil. All the way up until and past Resident Evil 9. That will be the main source of our content. At least the main source. We won't be entirely Resident Evil. We're not going like that hard in the paint. I'll definitely continue upgrading the channel as we move forward. You guys have obviously wanted more, so we've upgraded things and we'll be funding that direction continuously. Hopefully, our next objective you guys will enjoy. There's an objective here until Resident Evil 9. Hopefully we can complete the task. And it just so happens what we're going to be doing is every Resident Evil on this list that I have not completed live, at least the good ones. At least the good ones. And above. Maybe we'll have pity on some of the poor souls below, but for every Resident Evil I have not completed, I plan to complete it before we get Resident Evil Requiem. Some of these are impossible. Like Outbreak, I don't know what I would do to even make that happen. Because without the online factor, what are you going to do? Play with bots? That's a tough one. But moving forward is my intention to complete every Resident Evil that I have not completed live. That includes, but is not limited to, the original Resident Evil Director's Cut, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I don't know if I've completed Resident Evil 4 live on this channel, man. That's a actually good question. And now that we have all of this technology flowing and everything's kind of aligned, took a little break, we're back to it. Harder than ever, we're gonna knock these phonies. We're gonna knock some sense in them. When we get down to it, Resident Evil is coming. Silent Hill is coming. Do you know how excited I am? The future is bright. And there's a lot of time in between these releases and this very moment. So we will be tending to that. Damn, this might be my favorite track ever. Serenity. Nah, man, I have seriously lacked the completion factor for some Resident Evil games, especially Biohazard content. Like, all the DLC I own, never completed it. There's so much I have not done that we can get down to before then. And frankly, there's so much to talk about when it comes to Resident Evil 9 in general. I didn't know we knew so much information. Not that I know, extreme story details. But there's going to be a live demo in I don't know how many months. Gamescom, whenever that's happening. They'll have a demo there, and maybe soon after they'll release something if they work out all the bugs. Itchy tasty, yes indeed. Glad to see y'all in here, man. We also have not completed Code Veronica, which, in my hands physically, I've never completed that game. I've been in the room. I was there to see it in real time, but I passed the controller. I didn't complete it myself. And on this very channel, I rage quit Resident Evil 5 because Sheva's AI is so incompetent. Hopefully for Resident Evil 5, when we complete that game on this channel, definitively, maybe we can get some backup from the community. There's a lot of time in between then and now to download, install that game. We're not in a rush. Absolutely not in a rush. And if you guys didn't know, we lowered the coffin recently for Resident Evil ReVerse. If I'm not mistaken, that game is it destroyed? Taken offline. Total crap. Who would want to save that game from the flames? Not me. I'll take an Outbreak, a Code Veronica remake, RE5, RE9. I don't care. Feed me the product, and I will consume it. Because I love Resident Evil. Through and through, from the classics to the very most modern version of it. Love every version. Just not this live service crap. Never, ever do that again, man. I think Capcom is shaped up. I think they figured it out. That what we want is the mainline series. We want to see the next step. And I very well know they are hiding a lot from us when it comes to Resident Evil 9. There's no rush on that. We're gonna get there. And when we do, man, it's gonna be beautiful. Am I not mistaken? Silent Hill comes before Resident Evil? I can't remember. Or wait, did they say they started development? I can't remember what they said with Silent Hill. Maybe that would be the best beginning route. Honestly, man, I'm so excited for everything that's coming. I'm just ready. Ready for all the content. Because we've been deprived for so long. Just so long. It's been years since a rather sad, rather disappointing mainline Resident Evil. I didn't like Village, and the DLC to me was kind of it was good, but a joke upon the series. I think, personally, if all that was erased, if they just pretended it didn't exist, we'd be fine. That'd be great, actually. If they just erased the entire timeline of slop. Hopefully we're on to warmer sands. If you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure the Biohazard director is in charge of this one. I'll co-op RE5 with you, Brass? Dude, that would be excellent. Because that game whoops my ass. When I'm just playing with a bot... Sheva's incompetent, I'm sorry. That's why we need the remake. That's why I'm ready for it. RE5 all the way, buddy. And Bloober Team? Thank goodness. Thank goodness, man. The Silent Hill remake is a-coming. And I've already seen some extreme bitching. Bitch harder. See the way, pumpkin pipe. I'm gonna put that to bed real quick. Prime Bacon, what up? Sizzler in the house, man. Thank you for joining tonight. And thank you, yes. We're going to have all new... Let's just say there's a good road ahead of content. And I know I've been offline for several days, live anyway. There's a reason for that. Needed a little break after that mind's eye slop. Ha! And we've got a few new upgrades. I needed to get, like, paid and whatnot and buy some new things for the channel. What up, Meta Daniel? Thank you guys for joining. Is this all members in here, man? Literally all members. That's so intense. Thank you so kindly. Thank you so kindly. As far as Silent Hill goes, I'm almost more hyped for that than Resident Evil 9. That's kind of a different subject in a way, but just survival horror as a whole, moving forward, we're gonna be eaten. We're gonna be eaten, fellas. I tell ya. But why when I type in Silent Hill Remake does nothing come up? Officially in development at Bloober Team, Konami has announced. Wait. So how far in the future is this game? I was expecting, like, next year around Resident Evil time. Ah, man, this is going to be fantastic. We needed this remake so badly. I guess they needed the cash cow to come in and swoop up the prize, right? Mean slop! Billy, let's see it in your inventory. Where's Billy? Where's Billy's copy of Mind's Eye? Why don't you make some levels, pal? Nobody's published anything. They can't. The game is broke. And I'm laughing and dancing. I'm dancing upon that grave. And it's funny. It's so funny to me. That's why... that's why I put out like 20 shorts for that crap. Feel free to follow me on TikTok. That's the easiest platform of them all to like gain any fandom on, or whatever you call it. Not fandom. That's legitimate type of, you know, that's real shit.
Michael Philo is a member.
Yo, Philo in the house for 36 months. Holy shit. Holy shit. Thank you so kindly, Philo. We're talking about the most keynote of subjects we've ever had on the channel. Something that's basically never argued about. We only provide the real reality check here. The comfiest of Resident Evils, we will always suggest. It's on my PS3, says Billy. Yeah. PS3 says Billy.
Thank you. Prime Bacon has just donated $5 through Super Chat.
Can you guys hear
this? It's been a good year for us all. The upgrades, the awesome streams, crazy wrestling matches, and so on.
We need
2025 is the year of peak content.
Dude, I mean, I think it's not even down to a specific year. We're right in the suck zone. You know, like they said in Twister. The suck zone. We're right in, like, the content is coming. We're in the best era of content for sure. Like, be it 2025 or 2026. Oh. Thank you so kindly, Prime Bacon. Thank you so kindly. What's going on, Evan, in the chat? When we get right down to it, the further we go with these upgrades, and frankly, gaming has not even peaked for this generation. It is sad. It is sad to see. Big iron, big iron. Anyway, the next season of whatever comes is so fantastic. We're finally on the horizon of seeing the most fantastic of content. From the streams to... Dude, there's wrestling matches as well, Prime. Sizzled. Pure sizzle. We appreciate that. RE0 original soundtrack? You're damn right, Daniel. You're damn right. Hey, Philo, you ever been a mod before? I bet you'd like it. Yeah, man, as far as... How do you put it? The best possible soundtracks for Resident Evil always emanate from relaxation. Anytime I go in a safe room, or anytime it's like a delicate, like saying goodbye to a character that was just, you know, turned or blown up or whatever. Where's Chaz when you need him? He's not here. He's not here. I never care about being a mod. Right on, Villo. No problem, man. I'm just screwing around. So, moving forward, the next slew of content, at least live. Let me see. There's a lot of crap going on here. There's a whole lot of crap going on here. So as far as the future of what we'll be streaming on this channel, at least for, a while. Because these games aren't like exactly like, boom, 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 done, done, done. Some of these games take me a good-ass amount of time. We'll be getting down to, as far as this tier list goes, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. We can't do the Outbreak games, unfortunately. I don't know how to do those. We'll see if I can swing something later on. But, Resident Evil 0 we've beaten on the channel. I would be open to beating it again, but what we're going to be doing is starting with all the games I've never finished live. To me, that's the only way to do it. If you already beat something that you've beaten down before, like RE2, beat the shit out of that game. We'll bring it back live, but toward the end of this cycle, if you know what I mean. We'll play that at the peak of the time. As much as I like Village, I hope they lay off the bong with RE9. Dude, I know we've gone to some weird-ass places with these games. I was there. I was as shocked as you were. A screaming baby, to me, is not scary in Resident Evil. Like, cinematic, what do you call it? The hell is it? Tim Burton bullshit, where you open a book and it's like pop out, paper action figures. Like, get fucked. Who is that? Peter Fabiano? Fired. Whoever the hell was on that project, get out of here. Thankfully, Biohazard, the guy who was on Biohazard, is leading this new Resident Evil, Requiem, which they are continuing that name thing. The name comes before the number. They're continuing that, and I can't say that I mind. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask. Oh, that was terrible, Bane. I wasn't even thinking. I was just reading it. Anyway. What else on the list would it be? RE5, obviously. Code Veronica. That, to me, is probably going to be the toughest one. That, to me, is a tough, big... That's a big boy game. In my opinion, Revelations, to me, is not really, like, that important. But if we elect to play it, we'll do some type of poll or something before that time. These other ones for sure come first, but we'll figure out what we're doing with Revelations 2. The first game I am not interested in completing. If we're going down here into this zone, average, I don't know. Village to me is untouchable slop. We will not be playing that on the channel. That is, to me, the most linear, non-fun, non-exploratory, just nothing burger of a Resident Evil game. And I refuse to play it. But RE3, on the other hand, dude, I'll play that in one afternoon. I'll beat that bitch in 3.3 hours. Just as a goof. And tell me, can I play Operation Raccoon City alone? Like, solo, or do I have to engage with people in that game? Because I was going to play it with some broad back in the day, but obviously that didn't work out. But Operation Raccoon City, I think I remember it holding some merit. I don't know why it's so fucking low on the list. Damn, I must have had a bad day. Holy shit. I would put Village below Resident... Ooh. Yeah, I'd put Village below Resident Evil 3, even if it's a terrible remake. At least the gameplay is fun. Village gives me pain forever.
Chaz UBCS is a member. Daddy is here with his 44-month certified badge because he's based and is a real Resident Evil fan. Hey Dillon, Resident Evil is fucking back, baby Lego.
That's what's up, Chaz. We love to hear that type of energy. Man, 44. Look at Chaz busting out the old 44. Appreciate that, man. Moving forward, we're going to have just an avalanche of Resident Evil content. I think tomorrow night I'll try beating Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. We'll start there because that's where I left off with all this Resident Evil content. But I'm gonna take it easy on myself and not complete the game on fucking hard. Because, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's fine with me. We'll turn on subscriber mode. There you go, dirty pig. Anyway, way I see it, the only way we can really make sense of Resident Evil on this channel is if we play through all of them that I have not fucking beaten. Nemesis to me is going to be... The only thing about it is I don't know where everything's at. I can easily master the gameplay and the reaction speed necessary to push away zombies and said, you know, what have you. Yes, Chaz, ban away at your leisure. Anyone acts up, weird at all, ban away. Tell them to get a job, a woman, anything. Because they are fucked. They're fucked. Well, we're on top. Sad. Anyway. I think, you know what? Looking at this list right here, man. I think Biohazard might be one of the toughest. Because that to me is a frightening son of a bitch. Biohazard to me might be one of the top scariest Resident Evil games. But once you get to a certain point, I don't feel fear, I just feel kind of gross. I think it was toward the swamp area. Wherever you get like a key card and you go into the fucking swamp, I laughed pretty hard. Thanks, Jazz. Keep swinging away. Anytime you please. I trust all the moderators and people who run all the Discord stuff. I approve of everyone. Anyway, way I see it, Biohazard might be potentially the toughest because I am pretty frightened of that shit. Once we get past a certain point, it's all right. No worries. Lucille is thirsty. Oh yeah. I wonder what's worse, Asmongold's house or the Baker house? Hey man, I don't know. There are some times where I don't know. And isn't that the worst part? We don't know. We don't have the data for that one. More data required. Like, get a shovel in there and figure that shit out. Holy fuck. But I think he had some maid clean it up a while back, so maybe it's not as tarnished. That's one thing I expect from Resident Evil 9. Like, bro, why was Village so clean? To me, it was like clean. Welcome to the family, son. Welcome to the family, son. We didn't get to finish the updates on the channel, unfortunately. When you become a member, it's supposed to say, welcome to the family, son. That's the new thing we'll be doing. But, what did we do? I also turned something on. I noticed gifting members costed like $5 each, which I thought was kind of whack. So I downgraded it to, if you gift a member, it's 99 cents. I don't know why I had it the other way before, but damn, my bad. That's kind of too insane. As a matter of fact, here. I was going to do something here. You can't do it on Apple. What the frick? One second. We're gonna see if we can do something here. I wanted to do something tonight. By the way, what I was saying earlier about TikTok, something tonight. It was easy as fuck to get 1 million views, like, instantly. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. Where's the, Here, I wanted to do this. Here we go. Boom shakalaka. I've always wanted to do this. But, we're looking to expand the member base. So we're gonna make the limited time 99-cent option fucking permanent. We're just calling it the Resident option. As in Resident Evil. There we go. Ah, there we go. Village is a fantasy game. Gave me fantastic AIDS. The game fucking sucked. I'd rather put myself in a fucking headlock with my legs and jump.
Welcome.
Hell yeah. There you go, gentlemen. More than welcome. What we're doing with the memberships, by the way, is any videos and shit that we're putting out, we're showing ahead of time to the members, because now we have enough videos built up. It's just good times, gentlemen. It's really good times. So I'm feeling a type of way.
Welcome.
No problem at all, Evan. No problem at all. Shout out to Evan, Richard, Jack of all games, Ras Gurmy, and Lacar. So, hope you gentlemen are okay with the future of the channel as far as current future, as in medium term.
Welcome.
A lot of what we'll be doing is Resident Evil, obviously, but if something comes out like Mind's Eye, let me just tell you, we're fucking dropping everything for that. Because to me, it's funny as hell to pie a clown in the face. Makes me happy. And that was one hell of a fucking clown. And the amount of clips and shit I could say about it, the review, 10 hours long. Why does this exist?
Welcome.
Here's the chart. Next month will be 24 months of being a member. 2 years of being breathtaking. Thank you so kindly, Nemesis. You guys don't understand exactly how much it has helped. It is everything. So thank you. Also, how the hell is Bloober Team working on Silent Hill Remake? Well, actually, no, it makes sense. That new game, Chronos or whatever the fuck. Yeah. It looks interesting to me, but it looks so Dead Space that I don't know what to say. Is this offshoot Dead Space clone? Am I going into Kino territory? Either way, Bloober, they still surprise me. Whether it's a fucking walking simulator, anything they're doing, Bloober Team has really stepped up. I'm thankful for Bloober. Without them, they would not have created, fundamentally, probably the best remake of all time. I mean, what's better than Silent Hill 2? What's a fucking better remake? They've tried so many times. Maybe Resident Evil. That's probably the best remake in history. That's why it is number one on my list. When we get right down to it, the best Resident Evil is Resident Evil. Shinji Mikami cooked harder than I've ever seen. And I mean, there was a whole team of people. Yo, what up, James? Kino. How's it going, man? We'll be hitting it hard with Resident Evil. This was just kind of a reintroduction, channel update kind of stream. We'll be talking about all sorts of shit tonight, but Resident Evil moving forward is basically it. I have like a second high being here listening to sick OSTs. Very Kino. Thanks, man. That's the direction we've always been wanting to go. Very Kino, very, I don't know, balanced. While we do be reality checking the shit out of some games, like Cyberpunk and Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, Mind's Eye, Redfall, we also have experienced some of the best. And it has been great. I don't know exactly how many years the channel's existed, but the original video on the channel, what the hell was it? Resident Evil 3 Capcom's failure or something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but hilarious times to just smash games. Because I was outraged as fuck to see what they had done with Resident Evil. But now I'm very happy to see what they're doing with it. Going back to survival horror, I fucking hope. Not fantasy, demons in the night, fucking werewolves and shit. Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'd say Resident Evil, the OG, is the best one. Yeah, the best remake of all time. I can't think of a better remake, really. Silent Hill 2, but I don't know, man. Resident Evil, that reintroduced, that changed the game. There were some mechanics introduced that we didn't have before. And if you guys remember, on a certain mode, one of your allies gets up and starts walking around with a grenade vest. It was either normal or hard or something. I can't remember which. But if you blow him up, he blows up the whole level. Game over. It's really fucking... Ah, man. What they did with Resident Evil should be studied. That's how you fucking do that. Not like Marathon doing their trash. Just ultimate slop. Ah. I really loved Resident Evil 4, by the way. I don't know why that doesn't come to mind. In fact, why is that not on this list? I don't see the RE4 remake. Which, that's debatable in that one, man. That might be the best remake as well. It's just hard to say. It didn't change the formula necessarily. It just enhanced the athleticism of the gameplay to an unprecedented degree. Fuck, I love the RE4 remake. Holy shit. Looks like you're sitting at the front desk of the RPD. Hell yeah, man. It's time to get down To it! Only thing I can't do is set this bitch up on here. I'm gonna set it back here. Got the green herb. We got everything, man. Got everything, man. It does look good, doesn't it? Shit, we can take the chat away if it's bothersome. Oh, man. That does look cool as hell. I didn't even look at it. This is like me looking at this thing for kind of the first time. Sort of. At least in full motion. It took a little bit of setting up, but not much. As far as original soundtracks, man, I don't think we've ever been done wrong with Resident Evil. Maybe with, like, the director's cut. That's shit. But pretty much every game has something to it. Even Village, I mean, maybe not the best of the best, but not an insult either. Share brass. Share brass. Ethan Winters sucks zombies' ass. So Leona's the protagonist in 9. No, it's Agent Ashcroft. Grace Ashcroft, I think her name is. I was working on a video today for it, but I think I'm gonna run out of time. What up, Cam, mate? Yo, we got the coffee deployed. Yes, sir. I do like the werewolves in RE8. Where I come from, those are fighting words. RE4 Remake was awesome, but I find it stupid to unlock infinite ammo. How do you do it, Philo? Please, enlighten the brass tacks. How do you do it? Don't you have to acquire, like, a fucking shitload of money in that game? Then you have to unlock one of the challenges. I forget what it is. I remember unlocking the damn cat ears was fucking ridiculous. That to me is -1 point. Capcom made the best remake and the worst remake of all time. RE1 best remake of all time and RE3 remake worst of all time. Oh yeah, best for the RE1 remake and worst for the RE3 remake. Yo, dude, I mean, okay. Here's the only part of RE3 I'll ever defend when it comes to that remake, is the gameplay was snappy. Gameplay was good. It's just they gave us 3 hours. It was like basically a demo. What up, ho? Welcome to the Reality Check Center! Welcome to the Reality Check Center! Take your OF and get out of my face. You have to beat RE4 on the hardest mode under 4 hours? God damn. At that point, I don't even know what you gotta do, man. I don't even know what you gotta do. Under 4 hours? On the hardest difficulty. At that point, I would rack up all the golden eggs I could. Like, if you can do New Game Plus, you could plan for it and just, like, have a certain weapon ready to go, something. I think it's doable, but damn, that is fucked up. Under 4 hours. I appreciate RE3 for what we got, but I was immediately disappointed with a 3-hour game. How much did you pay for it, man? Because KMMA, I'll tell you, too damn much is how much I paid for Resident Evil 3. Which I think I bought it for like, I don't know, $20. $15, I don't know how fucking much. But I can tell you that they really missed the mark with that game. Brutally. Why do you think I reacted so brutally back in the day? That review was like long as hell. I don't even know how long my review for that fucking game was. But that's how I react when something really sucks. It's like with Cyberpunk, I made 50 videos, 100 videos. Every time a new patch, it's like, boom, reality check. With RE3, man, I gave that hell. Hell yeah, Chess. Shut them down. No exceptions. For S rank on Professional and RE4 Remake, unlock Infinite Rocket Launcher. S rank Professional. That sounds kinda tough. Kinda. I missed the collector's edition on RE3, which I'm glad I'm not supporting. A 3-hour game? See, that's the part that really gets me. I don't understand how they could take a game that had plenty of content. Just, you have basically all of Raccoon City to fuck with. At least, you know, the alternate parts. And they just gave us, like, a demo. Just a snippet. An inkling of a game. Never played the RE3 remake. Oh, you dodged a potential bullet. And I hate rushing games, too. We don't buy games to rush them. Maybe back in the day there was this effect of, oh, I rented this game, I gotta beat it in this amount of time, or they're gonna charge me a fucking late fee. Well, now we're in the era of, I've got infinite time to, you know, take this game, soak it in. It's like, what more could you ask for? But they give us so little. With the RE3 remake, they had a fucking city. They had a city. And even, like, the secondary laboratory, I forget what they called it, but that part was amazing to me. It's just short as hell. It's like a demo. And to me, paying for that an extreme amount especially, like, you really saved yourself some cash. I enjoyed playing as Carlos and being a UBCS member. I thought Carlos had a good portion. I think actually, what was that, the hospital section? Pretty incredible. I don't know who these new goobers are commenting on my shit. But I'll tell you. Cyberpunk... We're not even gonna go down that road, bro. Busted game, and it's funny. I step upon it. You just need to beat RE4 Remake and start a new game plus, then you can buy Infinite Rocket Launcher for $2 million. I don't really need such stuff. Unless I'm trying to beat the game in record time, I don't need a Infinite Rocket Launcher. It's a good game, just short as fuck. Well, then it's not a good game. It's got good gameplay. That's where I've always accepted the compromise of giving it a plus. Because most of the game is... It'd be great if it had more to chew on. And if they respected Nemesis as a villain. Because he'll be doing some Spider-Man shit out of there. That's like been my problem the whole time. Would the Infinite Rocket Launcher get you through the game that quick? See, that's just something I've never really tried, is actually blasting through Resident Evil 4. Of course, the original. Multiple times, yeah. Had the Infinite Launcher for that. Then the Chicago Typewriter, which is quite fantastic. That'll get you through the game quick. Ah, yes. Hell yeah. A lot of you guys have been here since, like, pretty much day one. Shout out to you fellas. Four-hour campaign? Maybe on the hardest difficulty. But if you play that shit on normal... Dude, if you play that shit on assisted, it's like 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. What up, Billiam, in the compartment bay? Like how all this looks. It's all working to my satisfaction. I will never forgive Capcom for RE3 Remake. You know, while we had time, they should have come out with a fucking director's cut, bro. That would have fixed the game. That would have fixed it. But not a director's cut that you have to buy. A patch. A fucking update. Whatever you want to call it. Woke Jill. Woke Jill. Hell yeah, James Duquino. You guys have been here a long time. I think everybody in here has been here since, like, year one. A long spell, says Billy. Hell yeah, man. Well, we'll hope to keep the channel thriving in this way and keep you fellas entertained. Some nights it'll just be a conversation like this, because not always can I concentrate on a game that takes a lot of thought, which you can't just blast through Resident Evil. If you can blast through Resident Evil, then it's not Resident Evil. I feel like that's the truth. If you can just blast through the game and no fucking pushback, then you're missing the fundamental ingredient, the core of it all. Which, you know what? For those who want to blast through a Resident Evil game, they should make something in that regard too. Just keep it separated. You know, I can't really bash on blasting my way through some bunch of zombies and shit. I'd be doing that on the regular. It's just, these games have a balance to them that cannot really be fucked with too much. You gotta keep the balance. You gotta keep the game thoughtful. It needs to have action elements, not entirely all the way through, but it needs to have a bit of everything, you know? And they need to find that balance. I trust the Resident Evil Biohazard director to do that. I think RE9 Requiem is going to be great. But I'd love to also see Outbreak or something for people who want to expand upon their Resident Evil, content suckage, Slurping up the content that Capcom brings is what I'm all about. Just mostly in the Resident Evil and Dragon's Dogma regard. Mercenaries, yes! You know what? I've said this about Call of Duty as well. I feel like we just need a mode where it's like zombies. You're defending, you've got a team. Like Outbreak, basically. But with Outbreak, that's a different cup of sauce, It's a different cup of sauce. To me, Outbreak deserves a return as much as pretty much any of these games. I'd really love to see it. Perhaps someday, when they figure it out, but you know how that goes. I will still play RE2 Remake. I'll play it, but probably just for the achievements. The original, to me, is where it's at. I'm saving Platinum Trophy for Resident Evil 0 for next year. Hell yeah, man. Exactly on the date. RE0 is another great game, and I do worry if they fuck with that game. If they remake it, I just hope it's not like they treated, how they treated Resident Evil 3. It's kind of like a sidestep. They thought it was kind of like a side quest or a side story. It's the mainline shit. Respect it. Respect Nemesis. It's good to be back in the compartment bay. I pass on speedrunning RE4 when I like to collect all the treasures. You know what? I'm the same, man. I'm the same. I don't like rushing through a game. In fact, I disrespect speedrunning. I want to come out and say that to the speedrunning community. I don't respect you. I don't believe in speedruns like they are listed glitching the game is fucking bullshit.
Oh, that's how they made the game.
As they say in their fucking hunchback basement.
Oh, that's how they made the game, no, Dillon.
We need a patch for dumb fucks, you know? We need a patch for dumb idiots. Speedrunning to me, if we're talking about a legitimate speedrun where someone's, you know, fighting with the knife in the first Resident Evil and they're getting through the game in like 2 fucking hours, that's speedrunning. I respect that. But if we're glitching in Half-Life to get to the end of the game within like 30 minutes, then fuck you. Man, I can't wait to get to this content. Obviously tonight we're just gonna chill, but there's some good shit coming up, man. In RE2 Remake, I don't like how some zombies take like 20 shots to the head. That's something I agree on, man. I think that's bullshit. A few shots to the head and that's it. At most. Some of them should have just went down in 1 shot. Zombies in Resident Evil are inconsistent in this way. Why can all the main characters get bitten? Yet you see, like, someone get bit and they turn. It's always something I've questioned. That's why I like The Walking Dead so much, because there are rules. You get bit, you turn no matter fucking what. In fact, if you die, you turn. Unless your brain is destroyed, you come back. Respected that. Resident Evil, the rules are kind of flimsy. You can get infected. Even Jill Valentine directly infected by Nemesis. Like, somehow came back. You know, cured. Bizarre. Huge pain in the dick. Dude, I don't think I really have platinumed too many games. In my future, I'll be happy to just beat them, bro. Platinum games. Maybe if I had an extra 40 hours or something. The only good thing about speedrunning is it revives old-ass games. Does it, though? Old-ass games. Man, there's some good-ass music. I don't mind if something gets revived via speedrun. It's just like, bro. There's no respect there for the game, with the developers, with the design. I find speedrunning just painfully cringe. If we're talking about glitching a game and going through the fucking walls, no respect. Oh, you like Umbrella Chronicles there, KMMA? It's interesting. I think that's another one I've never really experienced through and through. I tell you, I don't know if they've shut down Resistance, but that's another one we can skip. Resident Evil Resistance, I don't care who defends that in here. You'll never have me on board. Turbo slop. Here, what did Billy say? Fortnite content will hit like crack. What does that mean? I don't mind speedruns if you want a sense of challenge after you completed the game originally. Yeah, that's his same here, Billy. It's not like I'm talking shit about the classical way of speedrunning a game. It's just when I seen a video of someone beating the fuck out of Half-Life and they speedrun through that shit by glitching through a wall and then they beat the game in 20 minutes. That's bullshit. All because it was designed that way. It's within the rules. Fuck that rule book. I step on it and throw it into the ocean. It's a bullshit-ass rule book. Fear the Walking Dead is so good. Where you at, Chaz? What season you on? Because the first one for me is a bit of a drag. I like the second season, third season especially. I think it was the fourth one that really pops off. Love it. I didn't even see it in chat. Thank you guys. That's what mods are there for. I didn't even see it in chat. Can't even see it. Thank you. And every dumb bastard who thinks they can talk shit. But it's obviously the same virgin in his basement. Stay there, virgin. You're a tumor with teeth on the internet. There are many of you. And no one cares. I seen people speedrun Elden Ring by doing a glitch to skip all the bosses. Yeah, that shouldn't count, Philo. That's where I'm talking shit. That's where I'm disrespected it. Because it's not an art form to glitch a game. ReVerse shutting down on the 29th. So we still have time to play the game? Should we send it off before, you know? Before they shut that shit down, no exceptions? Because I would have shut that down right now. I would have pulled the fucking lever. I would have hit the switch. It would have been done. ReVerse. Worst slop they've ever created. If you defend it, I'm laughing. End of season 2. I like season 1. Well, shit, Chaz, you're gonna fucking love the show then. You're gonna like it more than regular Walking Dead. Dude, some of the twists and turns they have, they could do anything they want with Fear the Walking Dead. That's why I liked it. Because it's not pertaining to a comic or a book or any writing. They make the show as it goes. Love the twists. Season 4 is so fucking awesome. 5 was apparently the highest rated for that show. Season 5 was good as well. But there's a sweet spot. Let's just say that. Resistance, I think it's live, but Capcom isn't adding anything. Oh, of course not. Of course not. But over on fucking GTA 5, they're trying to sell us all type of slop from all type of crap venue imaginable. The saddest. Saddest possible. I don't think anyone respects GTA 5 anymore. Not really. I will still play RE2 Remake because of the short hunk game. Oh, I like RE2 Remake. It's not... You know, look at this list, man. It's not even low. It's not even low on the list. I got it in the very good category. Because it is very good, it's just... They missed a few things. The scenario A, B, it doesn't feel different. And I think the original RE2 had like a deep-ass ending. Like, I'm not sure how to explain. To get to the end, you had to beat the game multiple times. I don't remember what happens with this remake. I remember something cool happened for sure when, like, you play the other, you know, not scenario, but you're playing through the game a second time. Second run, I think it's called. Maybe. And, Mr. X is killed right in front of you. I thought that was compelling. Thought that was cool. Yes, a send-off stream. Lol almost played us as Meta Daniel. Bro, I played the alpha and it felt better. What they released was crap. And they inserted their own little microtransaction section. I've never seen a more deliberately greedy campaign. It was an onslaught. Capcom's worst, lowest point. Speedrunning using glitches isn't true speedrunning at all. Fake gamers think they are hot shit. Dude, Nemesis, you'd be shocked how many people call that legitimate.
Oh, it's in the game, bro. It's in the game, bro. It's part of the design, man.
Shut the... Ooh. If I could just reach out. Damn. I hate speedrunning. I hate what they define it as now or in the last several years. It's just pitiful. I say fuck the connections in RE9, just bring back Umbrella. Well, that's the thing, MMA. Have they ever really been completely gone? Has anyone ever confirmed? I mean, of course in RE4 they show that, you know, Umbrella had fundamentally fallen apart and split off. Maybe some part of Umbrella still existed. Like, what was, wasn't there something called Umbrella White? I gotta readjust my knowledge on all this shit, because RE5, it's kind of blurry. I remember it was Tricell in that game. Did we ever see Umbrella again? We had to have. We had to have seen Umbrella. Wasn't Biohazard where we seen Umbrella? We seen like an Umbrella logo or something. By the way, Biohazard fucking rocks. It's only the intro of that game and doing shit with videotapes where you gotta sit through forced cinematics. That's slop. But the rest of the game is pretty keynote. Pretty decent. White Umbrella. Yeah, that's what I thought. I feel like I remember something like that going on, but my knowledge is limited right now. I have to get back to it, you know. Imagine working years on a game to have some basement dweller beat it in 2 minutes. That's why I don't respect it, Evan. Like, dude, when it comes to Elden Ring, I'm nothing to that game. But you know that just glitching through that game to the final boss is illegitimate. Fucking illegitimate. Dude. Garbage. If someone does that, they don't exist to me. Mr. Trent was in the RE books, part of Umbrella White. Yeah, I remember something like that. It's been so fucking long, dude. I just can't remember. Neo Umbrella? That sounds like something as well. Man. Definitely got to, I don't know, I'm almost ready to get back into the literature of it too, man. Hey, Philo, thanks for the vibes, bro. I don't know why this shit never plays out, but we appreciate it, dude. Shout out to Philo for bringing the vibes at all times. Oh, man. Whoever that sad person is in the chat, learn production. You dumb bastard. Learn production. Anyway. So, tomorrow night, when we begin with Resident Evil 3, it won't be the only time that we beat the game. So, whatever happens with the game the first time, we'll be beating it again. But not consecutively. We'll beat it once, and then we'll move on to the next game. Which, unless I'm incorrect, there's nothing coming out that is worth a single fuck. Is there a single game coming out that matters? Anything? Because we might just stay on Resident Evil until something comes out. Like, for real. What should we play after we're done with Nemesis? Because on this list, the next one in order... Oh, we don't have to play them in order. It's either the original Resident Evil, which I've never beaten, like, mano-y-mano style. I've beaten the remake, I've beaten Zero, I've beaten the second game, fourth game. The original game, I don't think I've beaten. I was a kid when I played that, and it got so intense that I couldn't. Dude, this is from RE5. Death Stranding 2? When? Dude, I thought it was coming out next month. Bro, I thought Death Stranding 2 was coming out next month. I was like, God damn. Code Veronica music. Yeah, if you guys like this soundtrack, man, I'll put a link in chat where I got it from. But I'm sure you've listened to this before. Code Veronica after RE3. Wait, this Friday? Are you fucking with me? Nah, bro. This guy is fucking with me. Bro, Death Stranding 2? Nah, it's like next year, dude. Death Stranding 2. Wait, for real? This game comes out in 2 fucking days? God damn it. Oh, for the next... Until Death Stranding comes out, we'll be playing Resident Evil. What? I thought Death Stranding was a while away. Someone in this chat was wrong then last time. I thought Death Stranding 2 was like a while. I thought it was coming out like later, months. Jesus. Well, we'll beat Resident Evil 3, and then it looks like we're gonna be playing some Death Stranding 2. Damn, I didn't know that shit was fucking coming out. Fuck! That, like, deeply interrupts my plan, but that's okay. The Beast looks pretty good. Dying Like the Beast, August 21st. I think I'll play it, but how much money does it cost? How much is Dying Like the Beast gonna cost? Cause bro, I don't wanna pay that much. Hard times in America. We gotta put the fucking wallet away. Live on, soup and crackers for a bit. No Death Stranding 2, but we in Resident Evil fever. Go delay yourself. Dude, if they delay the game, that'd actually be great for me. Because I really want to play it. Like, I really, really want to play it. Is it coming to PC, or am I a PlayStation 5 dickhead for a while? Because, man, fuck the PS5. And the reason I say that is because I'm, like, just... I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting, and then when I wait even longer, the game comes out to Xbox, or it comes out to PC and it's better. Or cheaper. Or both. $60 due to the game growing since its reveal. $60? God damn, son! $60. $60 make me want to holla. What the fuck? Free if you own the Ultimate Edition. Ultimate Edition. I don't think I do. Pains me to know that even exists. Ultimate Edition. We'll be able to beat Troy Baker's ass again. Hey man, that sounds funny as fuck. Troy Baker. Bro. There are some people who are simps for him. They think he's the best shit. And I laugh deeply in the background. I think $59.99. Oh, a penny. So buy the unlimited edition of Dying Light 2. Bro, I don't want to do those things. Ultimate Edition for a game that I feel I just had no fun in. If they're bringing an Outbreak character in a mainline RE game, then Capcom should remaster Outbreak or remake it. I think this is a new character, am I not mistaken? This is like the daughter of one of the characters from Outbreak, no? Grace Ashcroft, FBI agent. Alyssa Ashcroft. Yeah, you know what? I remember that name. She's in the first Outbreak. Right? Man, this ad slop is pissing me off to the final degree. Yeah, she was one of the playable characters. It's like a lawyer type of broad. Or something. Affiliation, news, press. Oh, she's the press. Wow, that's intense. That's intense. You know, dude, there's no better time, literally, in all of fucking history. Remaking Outbreak has never made more sense. And don't just remake it, let's restart it. From square one with the same intention. Techland needs to go get their shit together. Just stop making zombie games. They need to get inspired. I don't care if it's zombie games, they need to do something. Because Techland is a bad word where I come from. It's like a cuss word. You don't fucking say it. I be getting Dying Light the Beast for free since I pre-order a $100 edition of Dying Light 2. Yikes, buddy. Philo, you know, I don't know how you do it. You give a briefcase to the slop salesman on faith. It's on faith. There was no guarantee Dying Light 2 is going to be good. Leave zombies to Capcom. Or, you know what? I mean, other people can do zombies. It's just... yeah, Techland just needs to take a nap. I personally blacklisted Techland. Dying Light 2 is so broken for me. I'm done with everything they have to offer. Reasonable. Honestly, reasonable, Nemesis. You know, when I first played that game, it gave me the worst glitch of all time. I don't know if you guys were there for that entirely, but it started screeching in my ear until the audio blasted out. I thought it destroyed my headphones. It sounded like something I've never heard. A nuclear sound. What up, Metroid? The alien. You guys ever seen the movie Nope? Pretty good. It was like kind of an alien, I think. I'd call it something else, but it's basically an alien movie. Had a lot of fun playing Dying Light. Yeah. First Dying Light, though, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. First Dying Light, 10 out of 10. I think Dying Light was way better than any Dying Light game. Reasonable. Days Gone. Yeah, I know what you mean. Days Gone better than Dying Light? Bro. Get off the craft beer. I've never heard such a thing. Dying Light. Dying Light had some of the best parkour. It had the best map design just almost in history. There's not a better map than the slums of Dying Light. Even the city was great, but bro, the slums were built like... it was almost like it was procedurally generated, but you know an artist got in there and fucked around. And they made it all interactive. You could swing from this to that. It was psychotic. Best ever. Almost. Well, I know I say some intense shit, but I think as far as parkour games go, it's best ever. Since they went through all that trouble to put Alyssa and make her daughter a main character, that's an FBI investigator, it would be perfect to bring back Outbreak. That's what I'm saying, Cam. Bro, I'm not joking. I'd put 1,000 motherfucking hours into an Outbreak game if it came now. Do you understand what that means? Tell Call of Duty to go fuck itself. Outbreak. I want it to become its own platform. I want it to be like Fortnite. A never-ending Resident Evil. Unlimited content. And we can supply and demand more. Just imagine. Outbreak. They would make big money. That's the whole fucking point. They would make the most money with Outbreak. That's been a point in my mind for years. After all this Battle Pass bullshit and, oh, I've got my favorite costume on. And yes, I'd be wearing the Negan outfit when I can. Beat me up about it. Dressing up in a game is just part of the game now. I accept it. But what I don't accept is paying like $60 or something. That's psychotic. Paying that much at a time is just too crazy. Ball what? What'd I do? That movie was great? Fuck yeah, dude. I like me some alien movies. Hopefully we see another horror type of one soon. Kind of tired of the craft beer. Yeah, lay off the craft beer, pal. Put down the Samuel Adams before I do something. What up, Anonymous? How's it going, man? I can't stand linking my PSN to developers' websites just to get pre-order bonuses. Yeah. You know what I learned recently that sucks ass? To play GTA 4 on PC or Max Payne 3, I gotta connect my fucking Rockstar account. Like, are you kidding me? I don't remember the password. I haven't used that in years because it's totally fucking useless. Honestly, with the plethora of experiences that Fortnite has to offer as of late, it deserves every penny spent. Well, Fortnite at least isn't psychotic. You can buy a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But at the same time, they do know how to get you to spend more because, oh, I just don't have enough. Just barely, I just need a little bit more money. And then boom, you buy, and you buy more and more. I'll tell you what, Dylan, if I win the lottery, I'll pay Capcom 50 grand to bring back Outbreak. Wise use of cash. Wise use of cash. I'll do the same. 50 grand? Dude, that's basically paying them to make money. Bro, that's paying them to make money. All they have to do is go, make the game, bitch. Dang, I donated memberships last time. Now I'm out of membership. Let's see if we can fix that for you, pal. Membership gifting is now 99 cents. And I think, here, let me see. I think I'm not completely broke yet. Let's gift some more members, man. I'll gift some members. This is my favorite kind of support, for the record, because it introduces people to early, content. How do I put it? You get to watch my shit early, and then anything I post to the channel, like secretive style, boom, you get access to that on any level of support. Elden Lord, Brother Barry, Mark Hammond, Shinigami, and Denial. Brand new members. Thank you so kindly. Shout out to all of you. You don't have to participate in chat or any of the videos or any of the stuff. Just thank you for being here. Yeah, I hate linking accounts, bro.
Welcome.
All of that shit can go fuck itself. Link account to this, link account to that. How about go fuck you? Like, bro. Seriously. Connect this and that. Please stop. Like, I've already got layers and layers and layers of password and fucking...
Welcome.
What do you call it? Security? Like... I've got two-factor authentic... You know, all that shit. Let me play the game. Let me play the game. I paid for it. Let me fucking play my game. You know? If you're rich, you can't use passwords anymore. What's that mean?
Welcome.
Batman Arkham Knight released 10 years ago on this day. Oh, Arkham Knight was a fantastic title. Hopefully Batman comes back properly. Because goddamn, I have never seen a more bitch-slapped character. And just like, what they've done to Batman is unspeakable. Like, Harley Quinn shooting him in the face? The fuck? Oh, but Dillon, it was a fake Batman the whole time.
Welcome.
Okay, pal. Sounds like a rug pull to me on a story. Arkham Knight was solid. Actually, all the Arkham games respectable. Maybe if Batman makes a comeback, that'll be our next target, you know? That'll be our next thing on the channel. Really love the Batman games. Really love the fighting. Really love the flow.
Welcome.
I'll have to check out the modded content. I have no fucking clue, actually. The modded content sounds badass. Like, damn. It's one thing I'm still learning about in all these games. Modded content, the fucking, you know, the upgrades. Because honestly, bro...
Welcome.
Anonymous
Yo.
is a member.
Hell yeah, man. It's... I'm not sure if everything is working properly, but there's supposed to be a certified badge now in chat for all the Resident Evil fans. I don't know if I applied it here yet. I might have not been able to apply that. Thanks for joining, boss. Thanks for the support, man. Let me see here. Man, oh man. Yeah, the future for survival horror content looks great. And if you're some type of fantasy nerd as well, no, you know, no disrespect. But damn, there is a fucking fountain of fantasy shit just constantly coming out. I don't understand how the fan base is that insanely big, but you've got your stuff coming too. What's going on, Metroid? I've never heard such foul language. Delete the comment. I don't see any comments. Man, some of these names I haven't heard in a long time, but damn, shout out to these people who are still watching. That's wild. Been watching since fucking 2020. God damn. Dillon doesn't know! I don't understand. I wonder if Zach Krager got to play the new RE9 demo. Hey Cam, have you heard about the new RE9 demo? Like, it's already been talked about quite in depth. I don't know how so many people know about it or got to play it, but damn. They say they're unsure if it's going to be a section of the game or not, but they've definitely upped the horror factor. Survival horror is going to be the underline there, man. Since now, Grace Ashcroft, I think that's her name, she's not some heavy ordnance chick with big guns. She's not fucking, you know, Chris Redfield coming in with his chopper. I really don't want to see too much more of that. I don't mind some backup or something, but bro. Like, sometimes they go a little overboard. Like, literally Call of Duty style in fucking Village. That shit was appalling to me.
Yes?
Yeah, I like that our new hero is kind of, how do you put it? A nerd, a bookworm. Yo, what up, Osh? Oh, shit. Yeah, like a bookworm, basically. Here, I can take this down, I think. She's not like some hardened mercenary or whatever. She's just straight up, like... I don't know. For lack of a better word, the stakes are higher, I would say. Huh, what's wrong with my crop exactly? Can't tell. Huh. Grace Ashcroft. Lara Croft? Bro, I'm glad they haven't gone too far out of the way. Like, I like... How do I say it? I like a realistic Resident Evil, bro. I don't need fucking Michael Bay on speed. You know, blowing up all of traffic. Resident Evil 6, man, that's a weird fucking game. That is a weird-ass game. Here, can I just do this? I don't think I need to crop when I do this. There we go. Yeah, I like our new main character. I know there's gonna be an onslaught of bitching, but I tell them all to fuck off. Why don't you try sticking a head up your toilet? Okay? Name of the song. What, the previous one? The song, Symbolic, from Carl Casey. Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. You can get all of his albums for free. But I suggest supporting the artist once in a while. I think it's only like $15 to buy his whole ass fucking library. But I'm not his papa. I don't know. I just appreciate it. Boomers? Imagine reading books in 2025. Boomers. Bro, what are you talking about? I bet you got a big-ass book collection. Like, The Universe in a Nutshell. That's a good book. What's wrong with reading? It's for epic nerds. If you want to learn, that's nerd stuff. I'm joking, man. Some of my favorite books I don't bring up because they've been brought up 1,000 times. Ah, Deliso. No problem. She kinda hot? Yes. Yes, sir. That's my kind of woman, actually. Like, hell yeah. Wear the badge and the gun to bed. Be very comfortable. At least she's a Fed and has some kind of tactical training. Dude, Ethan Winters? He should have ate shit. He should have been down on his... Like, bro. Looks like we're playing, what's her name from Stellar Blade? See you, Philo? Oh, have a good night, Philo. A Fed. The way you guys say that, man. A Fed. Damn, bro. I don't know if it's that serious. I would definitely like to see, like, an automatic weapon in her hands. That'd be cool. I had a theory, though. I was going to bring this up in the video, but I'll just bring it up for you guys since you're here. Bye, Philip. Bye, Philip. That's a good one. I have a theory, man. And I know this is a weird one. This is either one of our main characters, you know, one of our main companions, or it could be the new salesman. There's always, like, in the last few games, there's been a weapon salesman, right? For Village, it was the big guy with the belly that could just fucking sink the Titanic. What was it in Biohazard?
Chaz UBCS has just tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. FF7 Rig Earth Hard Mode is just Square Enix trolling.
Trolling? I mean, that game's well regarded, but... Oh, wait, hard mode? Oh. Yeah, I'm good on hard mode. That's... Sometimes they just put it in automatic fucking, you know... Just make it harder by 150%. And it's, like, impossible. It's like for crazy fucks. Philip, by the way. It's fine, man. I think it's funny. Do I like dark wave music? Yes. I like synth music. I like old school sounding shit. I could bust out some of my favorite artists if you really want. Let me check the old bank account and see if we can, see if we can give some more members in here. If not, I won't push it, but... Kinda curious. When we get more members, we can do more member activity things. Not tonight. That's enough for now. I think that's 10 members. Ada Wong. I want her to birth my children. I would walk through an irradiated canyon just to get a glimpse of her shoe print in the sand. I want to see Dillon stream OG Final Fantasy VII. If I'm going to stream a Final Fantasy game, bro, it's going to be 8. And then, you know, 10, and then my favorite ones. 7, I don't have a strong connection to. I like the music. Thank you. I really enjoy it as well. Fucking love it. I don't know, man. There's a lot of theories I have about the new Resident Evil, but I'm rather satisfied before we even get there. Dude, who is the model they hired, by the way? Holy shit. Oh, wait, no, that's a surprise. We almost ruined the surprise. Make my dusty balls vibrate. The fuck? You love Final Fantasy VI? I definitely want to re-experience... There was this one... I'll bring it up in Discord, because I don't want to spoil shit here. I'll bring it up in Discord, and I'll put a big spoiler warning on it. But I want to ask you something, Nemesis. It's about a certain Final Fantasy that I want to play again. You know, before we hang up the hat, before we're done with gaming. I have a question, but asking it here is inappropriate. I read somewhere that Leon is the protagonist. You'll be reading a lot of rumors here until the sun sets, boss. That much I can guarantee. You're gonna hear a fuckload of rumors. You're gonna hear a non-stop onslaught. I mean, they're both feds, right? Leon's still... I mean, it would make sense. It would make sense. If you're gonna bring anyone back, it'd be Leon. He's government. And he's above her, isn't he? He's like Secret Service. I don't know if all the shit will be canon, though, like with everything that happened. I don't know where they're keeping things at. What up, Keenan? Hell yeah, man. We'll be back live, literally, as much as possible. I needed a break, and I needed to upgrade the channel and update a lot of things, but here we are. And I like the upgrades. There's still some things to do, but here we are. I want to see more of RE9. I have too many questions. I actually have the perfect amount of questions. My main question that I would like answered is, have we removed the, what did they call it? The stalker system. Where, like, Mr. X will stalk you. Fucking hated that shit, man. There's been a statement about an enemy in this game. And I don't know if I want to bring it up right now. I was thinking about bringing it up in the video. But if you pause this footage and look at certain parts of it, you can kind of see what threat we're facing. And you know what? This might be scarier than Baker. There's something in this game that sounds so fucking creepy. We only see a glimpse of it. Let me see where it is. We only see a quick glimpse of the creature. But they say it might be the scariest fucking one we've ever seen. Because, I don't know if it's based on something, but there was a painting from, like, 200 years ago where it's like a giant. It's kind of like what they thought giants were. That thing. That fucker right there. Third person and first person, by the way, I was correct. Dylan, I have missed you. Sorry, Keenan, I apologize. Call it a mental health check. We needed to not be live so we could just reassess. And, oh, I've upgraded my house too. I don't know. I'm a bit drunk tonight. That's why I'm sending weird comments. Shout out to the alien drinking his space beer. Chug-a-lugga. Space beer. Yo, yo, Evan, Billy, Cam, Metroid, Death by Nemesis. Yo, yo, yo. What up, man? I love a nice hello. I think Grace is the main character and Leon is supporting. You know what I might say, Nemesis? It might be a 60-40 kind of thing. We might get Grace for most of the game and then Leon for a decent chunk. But if we don't get Leon, you won't see me up in arms. You won't see me pissed off. I'll be honest, I don't care. I don't care if Leon shows up or not. If he does, cool. If he doesn't, cool. Who's the hooded guy and the chairman? The hooded guy, I feel like it could be a main character or a supporting character. Or it could be the new merchant. There's always a merchant in the game, right? But I'm pretty sure this is a man. I'm pretty sure this is a male. I just don't know. I feel like Leon might have aged more than this character's looking. And he's kind of... I don't know. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I don't know. But what I do know... Actually, I basically know nothing. This guy in the chair I have not asked a question about. Who is the man in the chair? Is there a Mr. Ashcroft? Yo, what up, Dennis? Good morning. The guy in the chair is Oswell E. Spencer? Is that confirmed? I just know he's talking like, there's a chosen one. Someone who is supposed to show up, and that's supposedly Grace. Gotta start winding down. Have a good one, Billy. I'll probably reinstall your wrench. Because I guess these fucking dumb fucks didn't find a job yet. That's okay. Keep putting in the applications to McDonnelly do. New emojis. Fuck yeah, bro. We got new emojis, man. I think you're the first one to notice. Do you think doing a remake for the original Terminator is the best course of action for the franchise? A remake for the Terminator? It's the only way to undo what they've done, but good luck changing Arnold. If they don't have Arnold in there, it won't sell. That's basically the whole fucking selling point, right? I don't know, we have to find a new Arnold. Maybe the guy who played The Witcher. Or Superman or whatever. He's big and buff, right? Unless he lost his fucking weight. And that would suck. I don't know, man. That's a good-ass question, actually. Terminator is so fucked. That's probably the most fucked franchise ever. Imagine trying to continue that slop. Like, the story toward the end, holy fuck. Dark Fate was pretty bad, but Genesis was unbelievably bad. Some of these fucking movies, man, like, who gave them the keys to drive to the office to supply that fucking content? God damn. Terminator is dead. I'll pick up the wrench if it's needed. Hell yeah. It's probably not needed, I mean, you know how it is. Just one fucking loser in his basement. Same old, same old. Leave Terminator alone. I don't want to spoil the future for you guys, but if they're ever worried about making money in Hollywood because we've run out of shit to do, or creative directors, like with the people over at A24 or any of that stuff, if there's ever an era of silence, they will remake The Godfather. They will remake Scarface. They will remake Star Wars. They will remake all of these things if the money is slipping, because it's guaranteed money. Terminator is dead. Terminator Genesis was insane. Bro, that sounds like a great review title. It was insane. I fucking hate that movie so bad. And they've got Game of Thrones broad in there, which, God, she is hot, but it was a PG-13 movie anyway. Imagine watching PG-13 Terminator. God, what are we doing? That's like T for teen Resident Evil. Like, let's not do that. It's a weird situation going on here. So maybe this is the outskirts of Raccoon City. Maybe this is the city beyond Raccoon City. And they're finding missing people. And all these years later, it's like something's been brewing in Raccoon City. Some fucked up shit. because I can't tell where we're at. I know we're in a city where it's raining. It's obviously a city because it has all that hustle and bustle and all this crap. But where? They had CGI Arnold. Dude, I didn't mind CGI Arnold too badly in Salvation, but... Wait, for Genesis? I don't remember what they had. They had fake Arnold and real Arnold, didn't they? Remaking the first movie should never happen. While I might agree with you, when the chips are down, they will remake it all. Tell me what's important to you. They'll remake the fuck out of it. Look, they remade Snow White with the shittiest actress in Hollywood. And because Peter Dinklage is such a bitch, they didn't want to cast actual dwarves. They got some fucking crazy looking CGI people up in that. New Star Wars Rey trilogy, by the way. I would rather go dick first into a fucking wood chipper. Resident Evil should have never been action, just horror. Well, what would you expect to happen, Metroid? I think over the course of time, naturally things get more action-packed. It's like The Walking Dead. Of course there was going to be a big, all-out war with all the communities that are left standing. Of course in Resident Evil, it's like they got better with their guns and they started dodging and stuff, and, you know... It's natural. The evolution is not always wanted, but it happens, one way or the other. It's just a natural evolution. I don't know how we get around that. But thankfully with Biohazard, we return to those roots, and it's just moving on. We gotta learn the lesson, right? We gotta learn what not to do. RE3 Remake? What about it? They should remake the remake. Make a director's version of the game where they don't cut out any content. That'd be great. Episode 9 is a terrible movie. You're talking about The Last Jedi? Dude, whatever the fuck the last one was, the final one, to me was the worst. Somehow Palpatine returned. The dumbest, most fucking lame brain ass story I've ever heard. Somehow Palpatine came back. Literally? How can you be that dumb? Fucking stupid. I could make a better idea right now on this desk with no pen, no paper, no nothing. Remake the remake. I'm down with that. I think half the people in here are down with that too. Dude, just flush all those movies down the toilet. I'm not a big supporter of anything Star Wars. Like, anything with Rey or the Skywalker trilogy, any of that shit. The new Skywalker trilogy. Like, delete it all, and I wouldn't even notice. No idea. No idea who that is. Dude, they're showing some scary-ass shit. There he is! If it's Leon, he's putting a bag over a guy's head. I didn't know that was Leon. Somehow Palpatine returned. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my whole fucking life. And that's gotta be some low, lame brain-ass caveman shit. You know what I thought was going to happen? I thought the dark side was going to take over. I thought Rey was going to say, like, fuck this and just go completely dark. Her name was Palpatine, right? My name is Skywalker. Fuck you, Daisy Ridley. Out of my face. Out of my face. Get out of there. 1 second, let me pour the liquid. There we go. That's definitely not Leon. It doesn't seem like something he would do. You know what I mean? It's out of character as fuck. And his face is hella dirty. If I had to guess, this is some survivor from... I don't know. I barely know what we're looking at here. Is that the guy who was bleeding on the floor? Because I can basically guarantee that Leon would not stab a man to death and leave him lying on the floor. Kylo should have killed Rey. I think Rey should have killed Kylo and Palpatine and become the fucking Empress. Like, literally, how do I describe this to you, gentlemen? They could just completely fuck the story and I wouldn't care. Because that's what they did anyway. They should have just... The whole planet explodes. Credits roll. Silence. That would have had more of an effect on my heart. But here we are. Dead in the water with a Disney Star Wars has left us hungry. Starving forever. Daisy Ridley was in some big-ass shit with a big-ass budget. Nobody seen it. Movie bombed, movie flopped. And I think it was like something about going to another planet, kind of like After Earth with Will Smith and his son. Which is a terrible piece of fuck, by the way. Let me pour some schnapps. Schnapps. Oh, shit. He's got the schnapps. I don't really do all that, but I mean, I guess we'll figure something out. That's the character, by the way. I want to share something with you guys. Since you're here, let me see if I can bring up a picture of this thing real quick. We'll go back to the main window. I'll go over here. Giant. Saturn devouring his son. They say that's what the creature is based on. I don't know if that's like total bullshit or what. But I find this painting to be quite striking. In fact, it's out of paintings one of my favorites potentially. Let me see if I can. Can you see it? Good enough. It's called Saturn devouring... What the hell was it? Saturn devouring one of his sons. They say the creature is kind of like that, based on a medium giant. But with black eyes. The blackest eyes. I think that's a cool fucking painting. I remember it, but I don't remember what the hell it's from. Like, I have no fucking clue, but that looks badass. We'll see how accurate of a description that is of this creature. When it comes to this game, I'm not interested in spoilers. I'm just interested in talking about the potential. Great Spanish painter. I have no idea who that is, but damn, really enjoy what they've created. I like sinister, fucked up, disturbing paintings that are like You sit there and you look at it. The longer you look, the more you're like, this is really fucking evil. By the way, in the distance in this room, there's a horsey. I can't wait to see what this game is, bro. Like, puzzles galore, third person and first person perspective. Winters better not return. Bro. That will ruin my day. That will ruin it badly. Watch the hooded guy be Jake Moeller? You talking about the guy from, is that RE6? I love how actors are always like, I'm out of work, no one is hiring me. Go flip some burgers. Dude, they do. They do be flipping burgers. What was that broad's name? Lana Del Rey? She literally went to a fucking Waffle House and was working on tips. Hard times in America. The big budget movie you were talking about is Chaos Walking. Ew. I think they made their own language in that movie or something, but it just, something was not good. Any hype for Death Stranding 2? Bro, I'm all about Death Stranding 2. I am literally... I didn't know it was coming out so soon. Someone told me it was like last year or next year or something. But no. I'm hyped, but dude, my problem is I was going to go on like a Resident Evil streak. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? This was gonna be it for like months. But now I find out in 2 fucking days Death Stranding 2's coming out? Damn! Good thing I get paid soon. Holy shit. And we'll play some Death Stranding 2, but the plan is to hit Resident Evil as hard as fuck. The plan is to pretty much be a Resident Evil channel for a while. And I've got the list of what we're planning to do here, as far as which titles, but... Oh, did we turn something off here? Oh, there we go. That's better. I'm hyped for Death Stranding 2 like crazy, but it's like a little early, isn't it? It's a little fucking early. The game came out too soon. Everyone's broke. We all bought Mind's Eye Deluxe Edition. RE6 Wesker's son. Yeah, I was thinking someone else for a second there, but Jake Wesker. Games are coming out in droves right now. Well, it's a good thing and a bad thing. I can't afford all this shit all at once, right? I mean, we can afford Death Stranding, no problem. But if, like, another game came out, holy fuck. Definitely time to refund Mind's Eye. Jesus. Imagine Mind's Eye as the fucking first video, or the first game to give me 1 million views. That is so weird. It was shit. It was the worst shit. And the devastating averageness of the gameplay should be studied. Should genuinely be studied, man. Mind's Eye is everyone's favorite right now. Well, that's why we're gonna continue producing clips until the algorithm gets pissed off. Until YouTube messages me and says, what the fuck? You're gonna produce 50,000 clips? Stop it. Hideo is ruining our plans. But in a good way, Nemesis. See, if I didn't take a mental health break, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, little hiatus, well, we probably would have gotten through this Resident Evil pretty far by now. Sort of. At least through Nemesis and the first game. I don't really want to spoil it, but I'm thinking about playing the first game after the third. That's kind of how I want to run this. It'll be $70? God damn! Oh! $70. Well, Death Stranding, you know, that's fine. I really want MGS6. Well, funny thing, Keenan, they're going in a normal direction. Metal Gear Solid, more of a direction. You know, how do I put it? They're upping the action. They're making it more of a shooter, as opposed to, like, a traveling simulator. There's a lot more, like, shit happening with bosses and gunfire. There's guns in the game. I mean, I guess there were a few in the original, but this is like straight up war. I don't know. Hideo Kojima cannot be ignored. Not! It's too late, Metroid. I took it literally. Mind's Eye is everyone's favorite. Message received. We'll quit all the Resident Evil and go back to Mind's Eye. Message received. C is passing. RE3 Remake didn't pass. It failed. I'll change the word. We'll change it to mid. Mid is an acceptable lower option. I wouldn't say a C is passing. If you're mid in an industry that thrives off of, you know, a title that matters, RE3 doesn't matter in the long run. Like, that remake is just... You could skip it. Everyone could skip it, and you miss nothing. Oh, we missed Jill Valentine, the version that we play in Dead by Daylight. Oh, fuck Dead by Daylight. Too bad. You know? Metal Gear Solid never really hit for me. Did you play the second game, bro? I played that when I was a kid. Let me tell you, I think it enhanced my brain by, like, multiple sizes. I learned so much, and it took me to a realm I don't know, it's kind of scary even as an adult to hear all that crazy shit. I would put Survivor in the S? God! This is one of the worst because of, like, the protagonist and the writing. You talk about sling and slop. Survivor is an underrated piece of shit. It might be the perfect storm of garbage. Ah, damn. That whole sludge area. Like, all of this crap. Umbrella Corps, RE-Verse, Survivor, RE-Resistance, and Resident Evil 6. They make me feel like I'm being, like, what's that water torture called where they put a rag over your face and they... Waterboarding. Feels like I'm being waterboarded. That's how much fun I'm having. We're quite rich in Sweden, so the prices aren't that bad. We are quite rich in Sweden. I don't know what the fuck to say to that. Revelations should be A rank? I don't like the first Revelations. The second one I like. Barry Burton, man. Switch is like $800? Isn't that how much it is in the United States? Man, you can take that Switch 2 and throw it in the river. I would fucking do a dance move upon that thing and ride it like Marty McFly through the middle of town. MGS4 is a masterpiece. Fuck yeah, shout out to Keenan, man. Metal Gear Solid 4, Sons of the Patriots. We were just talking about that in Discord a little bit. Or I think you guys were. By the way, I'm back in Discord. Yeah, dude. It's like pretty much a masterpiece. Gameplay-wise, it leaves something to be desired. But as far as a full game, the full package, it's by far one of the best. Masterpiece would probably be exactly what I say. It's a masterpiece. Perfect ending, perfect face-offs, even if it's like 9 hours of cutscene. Worth it. Like, seriously, if you experience Metal Gear Solid all the way up to the end of Metal Gear Solid 4, you have pretty much experienced some of the best that gaming has ever had to offer. It doesn't get more thick with story than that. Tariffs aren't helping, I guess. Well, shit. Shit. I'd say don't pay him. Tariffs. I don't really listen to a government man, you know? I don't vote. Politics to me are a bunch of puppets dancing around being goofy for my entertainment and the torment of others, unfortunately. How do I put it? Nobody counts to me. I don't believe in... I wouldn't vote for anybody. Wouldn't vote for anything or anybody. I'd like to go up into the mountains or deep into the jungle and forget about this modern civilization. Unfortunately, food's just too good. So we stick around. Politics sucks, ruins my gaming. Yeah. I don't think government should get involved with gaming. I don't think there should be censorship. I don't think there should be any of that. And whatever they've done with, like, environmentalism, like the damage it's done to video games, we gotta undo that shit, man, right away. Give us back the manuals. The amount of fucking McDonald's they drop off to me, and the amount of shit, like, the amount of garbage I'm throwing away for one meal, compared to a fucking booklet that I will keep my entire life. One measly booklet. Can't do that. Ridiculous gaming industry. I throw a tomato at it. Give me back my physical edition, bitch. Make it make sense again. Why is it that I buy a game and it's like busted on disc, like it doesn't even play? You gotta be connected to the internet. You gotta have blah blah blah. You gotta buy a bullshit ass thing to connect to my PS5 to put a disc in there. So stupid. So stupid. They have destroyed physical gaming and I don't know why. But I point the finger at them and say, what the fuck? What else can be done? Bitch and moan until my eyeballs fall out? Switch 2? Yeah, that's a coaster to me. That's something I set the old coffee cup on. Corporate suits want to drain us dry. Well, in certain ways, I'd allow them to drain me dry of all my fucking money. If Resident Evil made perfect sense. If they gave me a reason to spend more money. But at the pace that they are making content, wow. Dude. Gaming is truly affordable if we just look at the best titles that take time to come out and the amount of time you can, you know, make money as you're waiting for this fucking game to come out. It's very affordable. Just not buying a console. Stick to PC, fellas. I don't know what all this Switch 2 stuff is about, but I'd like to shake you from that. I would really like to stop people from buying the Switch. Do you guys game on the go or something? business. I do not. If I go somewhere, it's all business. We'll have a reality check for the Nintendo Switch in due time. GTA 6 will not include a map. Then gaming is truly fucking dead. That word, gaming, dead. Yeah, we buy games, yeah, we play games. But the fun of it, I don't know, the feeling you used to get will be gone forever. GTA 6 will not have any firearms? Then keep the damn game. What, do we got a bunch of pacifists? I don't believe in pacifism in video games. You know, half the time back in the day, if I knocked someone to the ground, in a game, I would immediately end their entire existence right after. Knocked them out, well, finish the job. No witnesses. I don't believe in pacifism. If they give me a fucking taser in the game, I'm pissed off. Give me the golden gun with the silver bullets. 357. Good news, Game Informer is returning. Huh. Like an actual physical magazine? I have my huge PC with 6 screens watching everything. Well, what should we do, Metroid? What can we do to, like, make that screen experience even better? What if I stream on, like... What if I stream multiple angles? Twitch? TikTok? I don't know if we can do Kick or anything like that, but... What if we get, like, 3... What if we take up 3 of your 6 screens? That'd be cool. I've got 3 right now. This one, and the laptop. And damn, it is hot as fuck! Up in this United States. God damn. Why is it so fucking hot in the United States, bro? Been online since 96. Wow, bro. I think I touched my first PC in 96. You can do everything you want. That's the beauty of PC gaming. And hopefully, you know, in the future, there's a more gentle way for me to say it. Because I'm not trying to say PC Master Race. I'm trying to say it's the best way to game. Period. There's got to be some manner of words, some way I can present it without sounding like elitist. It's not even a lot of money. I'm about to make my final payment on this shit. It wasn't even that bad. As opposed to like a game console where I dropped literally $750. Come on. Hot in Sweden as well. Yo! Just joking, but seriously, I've been meaning to ask you, Dylan. Did you ever return to Cyberpunk? Not very much, bro. Return to Cyberpunk? In what fashion? The last thing I did was play the Phantom Liberty live. If there's been a new update, I didn't experience it. What up, gentlemen? Good to see ya. PC Master Race. I mean, it's the truth. You need to undervolt it. Undervolt. The boost feature is a scam. What the hell is the boost feature? Dial-up internet? Damn, bro. Our internet used to go out when someone would pick up the phone. Or we would get a fucking phone call. Now that the future is here, apparently I guess it's like nuclear wartime. Sad, right? Got all this technology and all this shit to be peaceful about. Yet it's time to kick up the dust. What up, Leon? Leon! What up, Christopher? Can't wait for RE9 Silent Hill and MGS3 Delta. Yeah. That's what's up, bro. Silent Hill is gonna rock the fucking compartment bay. I can't wait to buy that game. Remember the sounds that came from dial-up? Same. That shit will never go away. I'm dead serious. It's a permanent sound that will never leave my mind. And for anyone who didn't experience dial-up, wow. It was like the third circle of hell, man. Internet would take like 10 minutes to load a page. Like Facebook or something, good luck. If there are 50 GIFs, good luck. But quite honestly, gentlemen, we're headed toward the best times. I mean, it took us a while to get here, obviously. But wow. Finally, the content is flowing. So I will respond appropriately. Mind's Eye was the perfect misstep. I really enjoyed covering that game and sinking it into the sand. There are people defending it right now in various comments of, you know, my pages. And I really am curious why they're defending a game that will not survive. If they update that game in December, like, that's the roadmap, all the way to December, and they said 10 years after that. Good fucking luck. I'll be surprised if we get even that far. But it was very funny to cover. It was very hilarious to sink that ship. But now we're on to the chapter of Resident Evil. Very brutally in the chapter of Resident Evil. Hopefully tomorrow night we can beat Resident Evil Nemesis for the first time. I'll have a solid 4 hours to do it. Maybe a little bit more. I think it's possible. But then we've got Death Stranding coming out in a couple days, which fucks up my plans brutally. Philo still defends Mind's Eye. He's different, man. He's like a robot or something. Or like a... I don't know what you call that. He's an android. He needs to defend Slop. I don't know why. But then he'll fucking destroy Baldur's Gate 3 like it's shit. First PC I used was in the library / kindergarten. Bro, you messed with a computer in kindergarten? Windows XP? Yeah, you're a young man. Yeah, you're a young man, Leon. Mine's brown eye was torture. I had a good time making fun of it, but damn, those missions were ass. Back in the day we overclocked, it was cool. Today we underclock and undervolt for durability and longevity. I don't know what any of that means, but all hail NVIDIA. My friend bought Mind's Eye and hates it. I told him not to buy it. Well, there you go. You did everything you could. Some people will bitch about McDonald's and Taco Bell, but the second they get through that drive-thru, oh, I'll have, and then they bitch about the meal that they eat. It's how it goes, man. Just some people are meant to complain. Like The Rock says, know your role. Very interested to see if they're going with RE9. Something completely new is the word from producers. Here's what it is, Mr. Clintwood. Third-person perspective, first-person perspective. Both. You can choose in Resident Evil 9, whether you're going first-person or third-person. So, multiple camera angles, that's the first change. And the other change is they're bringing a cinematic quality to it. Which sounds to me kind of like The Last of Us, or like... I don't know. What the hell could it be? Dude, in RE9, it's multiplayer so over. What do you mean, bro? If RE9 is multiplayer, it's confirmed what the game is. We've got a lot of information on it. I'll try to pump out a video before I run out of time. CRT is still better than LCD monitors. LCD was a mistake. I'm here to correct that mistake. Bet he hates Claire Obscure. Oh, I don't know, Evan. He said it. I think he probably said it looked good, but yeah, man. Ugh. I don't know why Mind's Eye is something to defend. Yes, Nemesis. We'll be starting RE3 from the beginning. I think the way I'm planning to do it will be okay. We'll get through the game at least once. My concern is just... Man, Death Stranding just fucked up my plans, basically, but we're still moving forward. Motion clarity. I have no idea. All hail NVIDIA. NVIDIA GeForce, the chip of my dreams. Yeah, same, Christopher. I only go with games that I know I'm gonna enjoy. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I knew I was gonna enjoy it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. It was easy. It was basic math. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. I noticed it was cheaper than the other games, and they said open world. I am partially interested in Nemesis, but I'll have to wait a little bit. I don't know what the funds are going to look like here in a couple days, but we'll see. I was distracted with Mind's Eye and whatever we were doing before that. Can't imagine playing through Mind's Eye 3 times. That's fucked up. You gotta really be... Ugh. I don't know what it takes, but maybe it's medication or something. Jesus. There's no way I could get through Mind's Eye even one more playthrough. Dude, I played the final mission, like, for a video. I recorded the whole thing. Even that was like, wow, my brain is being sucked out. It is... And people are saying, oh, these aren't even glitches. You don't understand what's happening in the story. Duh. Seems like a fucked up game to me if they can't deliver while I'm driving. They're not saying what's happening. There's no way this came from a Rockstar dev. Get it out of here. 0 out of 10. Too many games to play. That's a good thing, though, man. That means that we don't have to buy new slop. We don't have to take a chance. And that's the great thing. We need to push that statement more. You don't have to buy games. Owning them doesn't make you cooler. Supporting the industry in the wrong way could ruin it all. I'm loving Tainted Grail. They are working out the bugs. I don't mind some bugs, but like if it's anything like Mind's Eye or Cyberpunk Day 1, then we reality check it into an ice-cold grave. As a kid, I was scared of CRT monitors. You know, one time, Leon, I scared myself. I don't know what it was, but one day I decided to take a pair of binoculars and stare into a CRT as hard as I could. And it did something to my eyes that I think was immediate and irreversible. Maybe my eyes have healed, but I don't know. If you take a pair of binoculars and look into a CRT, you might have a bad time. Never heard of that game, Evan. Is it on PlayStation? RE3 OG is the only game that I completely forgot how to play. I beat it a bunch of times when I was a kid, but I had to stop playing it. I have to go back and replay it. Well, tomorrow we're gonna be jumping into it, Christopher. We might be going on baby bitch mode so we can get through it once and learn all the fucking, you know, what have you. Learn all where to go, where the ammo's at, learn these puzzles. We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling. LCD is kind of blurry. CRT is perfect. I love CRTs, but aren't they just being, like, totally destroyed? Extinguished from our reality. I suspect it will be a thing of the past soon. I don't even know if they can be maintained or reproduced. Yeah, what's so good about Tainted Grail? I don't understand. To me, it's out of nowhere. I don't know what it is. I think we still need to figure out this chat thing over here. Like, can you even read this shit? I mean, we can tell people are chatting at least. Not many people know this. That's why they push high frames per seconds in the games, which is pointless for profit. I've never understood the, like, going at, like, 150, 300 frames. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand what the point is. Where are the extra frames going? What up, Jason Lyric? Dude, apparently the Doom MMO is pretty good. I've seen Co play it a bit. I don't know how I feel about it. If that's what I'm thinking, I seen Co play it and it looked like you just build your house and put stuff in it. Unless this is a different game. MMO, though, screams subscription service to me. Well, listen, Nemesis, I mean, either we play the game... I don't know, I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to argue. That's the opposite of what I want to do. Can't imagine playing an MMO. I don't know if I've ever played one. I don't know what would be considered an MMO. I think, honestly, it's just a part of gaming that it should work, but I do not, like, give a fuck about it type thing. Sounds like something I'd be into, but everything's a bad attempt. I've never seen anything that's a really fun MMO. And I'll never pay for Warcraft. I will drink sand before I pay for Warcraft. I think that's a mistake. Any game that's a subscription service, any of that, throw it into a watery fucking grave. Have you watched 28 Days or Weeks Later? Yes, I've watched them both. I haven't seen the new one. I am very curious about it. I've heard multiple opinions. I've heard high, low, and medium. I've heard people are disappointed. I've heard it was a little slow or too artsy. I've heard it was perfect. I've heard it's movie of the year. But 28 Days Later is peak. That's a fucking 10 out of 10 film. From beginning to end, the music, the tone, the effects, what they show, what they don't show, it's simply perfect. And it made me vomit when I was a kid. Like, brutally. Like, hardcore. One of the sickest movies to exist, in a way. But, yeah, I'm excited to see the new one. 28 Weeks was kind of bad. Had some high moments, but mostly bad. Like, just fake as fuck looking. Jeremy Renner with a sniper rifle. Ooh. I like how the outbreak happens, and I like the first, 15 minutes of the film, or however long. God damn. What up? What up, Siege? Not an MMO, more like a Division with base building and death penalty. That's compelling. More like the Division with base building and death penalty. The Division. It's not that the Division was a bad game or anything. It was just kind of a bullet spongy experience, and they lied to us about what it was. If Dune delivers, bro. Yeah. Yeah, if Dune delivers, I may check it out, but is it free? Because that's another problem, man. That's another problem. Free games. Make me pay for the fucking game. Dude. Free often means they want me to pay at some point. Free is free in quotations. Free to play, free to access, but pay to enhance the experience. I saw 28 Days in theaters. I seen 28 Days on DVD when I was a kid. Or whatever it was on. I tried Final Fantasy XIV MMO. Yeah, I never tried that one. What is it like? Can you even live a life? Like, that's what I expect. And then I get to the game and it's like, I can't live my life. I get to the game and it's like, there's nothing to it. I have around 150 hours in Dune. I would give it a try, but yeah. I thought Dune sucked from what I was watching. I tried it and now I'm addicted as fuck. Shit, man, you're enticing me a little bit. That's the kind of game that'll crawl up and bite me in the ass. In a good way. Final Fantasy XIV is great. Well, tell me more about it. This is the thing, they always fake the trailer. So I never trust the games, ever. What the fuck is it? Elder Scrolls Online? Looks like Sourpuss Squash to me. The graphics are ass, but they make the game look so cool in the cutscene trailer thing. Like, bro, market the game properly. Show me the footage. Thanks for joining us tonight, gentlemen. I appreciate you joining. I think it's funny how 28 Days and The Walking Dead both start with a guy waking up in a coma. It is funny, isn't it? I wonder if I look back. The thing is, The Walking Dead came out a long time ago via comic. I don't know... Here, let me see if my AI knows what came out first. Walking Dead... 28 Days Later. Ah, 28 Days Later came out first. It was released the 1st of November 2002 in the UK. The Walking Dead comic series started in 2003. Robert Kirkman, step into my office. Wait, you have to pay for Final Fantasy XIV? Like, subscription-based? Wow. That's how you destroy a fandom. I'm kind of interested in Dune, though. I'm not, like, big on the source material, I guess, but I like video games, man, with big ideas. Yeah, apparently The Walking Dead totally ripped off 28 Days Later. Oh, Dillon, but they're not zombies in 28 Days. I don't give a fuck. They're zombies to me, man. They're zombies to me. Elder Scrolls Online is really good. What do you mean, bro? Don't you gotta pay? I thought it was like... It looked cheap as fuck to me, man. Maybe I haven't seen the actual game. Fuck it, I'm looking right now. Let me look right now. If it looks like ass, I'll never think twice about this. I literally want to see a live stream. Because when I looked, it looked shit. Show me the fucking... Show me the gameplay, goddammit. It's like fake everywhere I fucking go. Yeah! Yeah, okay. Here's your gameplay. I don't know about this, fellas. I don't know about this. Let's open the doors. I don't know about this, fellas. We'll get to the gameplay here in a moment. This is just a character. I don't know about that, fellas. Bros, I don't know about that. This is a good game. This represents the Elder Scrolls. Not in my backyard. Bro. I don't think I agree with this game. I think we're putting that on the shelf. Taking that out in the backyard. Like old Yeller. The spice. I know a little bit about it, but yeah, the worm will get you. I don't know anything. Wonder if Hopium is playing Dune. I don't know if he enjoys mass multiplayer online type of shits. Yet the 28 days mentioned zombie media. Yeah, I mean, I used to complain that they're not zombies too. But, like, come on now. They're fucking zombies. They turn. And they bite you. And they thrash at you and they eat. Yeah. Zombie. Close enough. Dillon, the new setup looks cool. Decrease the music audio by 20 to 30%. Here, I could, yeah. There we go. He drank Red Bull and it gave him wings. Who? Free to play, no game subscription needed. You're talking about Elder Scrolls Online? I thought, they were trying to sell me packs and shit. I don't get it. That's weird. I read somewhere that the guy who made the Castlevania and Devil May Cry series on Netflix recently bought the rights to a Duke Nukem series? That'd be sick as fuck. That would honestly be fantastic. I mean, so long as they go no holds barred. Like, we're getting the M for mature, we're getting the NC-17 Duke Nukem. For an MMO, it's really good. Elder Scrolls? Can I have a house and a wife and a dog? I don't know. I don't know, man. When I play Elder Scrolls, I want something else. Every time I look at that game, sour. Monthly game subscription. That's weird. I swear they were trying to charge me for time. It was like a certain amount of months they were asking me for. And I'm like, what is this? Huh. Bizarre. Flirt with Lara Croft? Dude. Lara would bash his balls in. It'd be a funny interaction, actually. It'd be funny as fuck. Try World of Warcraft. They implemented a one-button rotation for every class. You'd literally just press one button? Jesus. I think I'll pass. I like games like Max Payne. I like games like Resident Evil 2. Both of them. Fuck, man. World of Warcraft. Yeah, Dillon's Journey into World of Warcraft. Dillon's Journey in Elder Scrolls Online. If I could clone myself, people, I'd do it all. But you gotta think what matters in life. What matters to me? A finished product day one that I can experience at my pace at a decent cost. A lot of games don't do that. A lot of games get close. Elder Scrolls Online Plus. Oh, man. What's wrong, Metroid? Nah, you got like 3,000 fucking hours in Elite Dangerous or something. Ship Flying Simulator. Or what the hell is that game? It's like fucking $9,000 game. Brawl. This guy's got a $9,000 video game. Castlevania Lament of Innocence is a great PS2 game. Most underrated you've ever played. Lament of Innocence. I'll try to remember it, and if not, remind me in Discord. I'll put it on the list. I'm always down with classics. More so classics than new games. Like if we're talking about Fall of Avalon or whatever. It sounds cool because it's an open world experience, but I'm not sure it will pop off in here in any kind of way. But classic games, I don't really even care if they pop off. I just want to experience them. I'll keep it in mind. Star Citizen, there it is. This guy plays a $9,000 video game. It's funny when Duke Nukem picked up the payphone. And time to kill. Wait, what? I didn't know it was Lara Croft up in that game. It was like, Lara, is that you? I don't remember that part. That's fucking hilarious. I love Duke Nukem. Replay Mind's Eye? Who are you? Replay Mind's Eye? Okay, Mr. Torture Chamber. We'll just play Mind's Eye until people stop clicking on my channel. Bro, imagine if I just changed the whole channel to be like Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye in the Details. And we're like the only channel pulling for a second game. That'd be funny. Unfortunately, you know, it's like my livelihood or whatever you want to call it. Can't throw away a community just to do a meme. That's funny though. Replay Mind's Eye. We'll get right on that. Whenever they bring out an update, we'll go back to it. Bet your ass. Can't wait to make fun of that clown show. No more Mind's Eye. Laser beaming hunk. Let's get you banned. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Mind's Eye in the Details. Yeah! Whole new channel, fellas. Well, it's gonna be this channel. Mind's Eye in the Details. That's what we play forever. That's hilarious, dude. A game that got, like, refunds on fucking PlayStation? They don't do that unless it's a critical error. Thank goodness no one's in here to defend that shitty fucking game. Thank goodness. Because we gotta dunk that in the trash can soup. You need to see the light. Mind's Eye is our salvation. Okay, Philo 2. We got Philo on his alt in here. Spend hours researching the lore and the characters? Oh my god. I couldn't think of a worse way to spend my time. Wow, that's funny as fuck, man. Mind's Eye Lore Channel. Wow. It'd be the only one. There is no one else. So if you want to do something unique with your time, be the only one who's ever done it, there you go. Guys, subscribe to my Mind's Eye YouTube channel. It's a really fun time. What up, Solaire? Yo, the sun is rising. We're just talking about turning the whole ass channel into a Mind's Eye in the Details channel. What do you think? It'll be great. I went back to church after playing Mind's Eye. Makes sense. It would take a holy fucking cleansing to wash that from my reality. We can't go back. Can't go back, Bob. There's only the road forward, and unfortunately we experienced Mind's Eye. And my god. Can't wash it away. Can't wash my brain of that. But Philo has a secret Mind's Eye lore channel. Well, he'd be the only one, because that is a dry content fountain. The only thing you could squeeze out of that is a few thousand views about making fun of it. Other than that, that is the deadest game with no hope. And it is very funny. Clown show, I can get down to that right there, man. Very funny. A man's eye detail. It's pretty out there, but we'll use it. Whole channel, Mind's Eye supporters. The fan club for Mind's Eye. Join us today. Come on, guys, it's only $60. Damn it. Imagine getting Mind's Eye under the Christmas tree. Bro, it's gonna be $5 on Black Friday. Imagine that's like your stocking stuffer. Shit. I would tackle the fucking Christmas tree. Art the Clown style, man. And I really do like this new setup. We spared no expense. A brain transplant? Dude, not even that would work. It's a part of my DNA. Can't go back. Too far gone. Mind's Eye and Starfield, honey. We know you love science fiction. Damn, another... Dude, Starfield was, It was good for the first, 50 hours. But wow, if that didn't become the most slog, most trash-ass Bethesda game. It wasn't even fun to, build a complex. They gave you all this infinite land to fuck around. Wasn't even fun. I liked the story, a few beats of the story, but that game should have been, $30. 40 hours long total. Not some 250-hour whatever the fuck it was. Having a cringe story and bad gameplay is one thing, but that performance is unacceptable. What do you think was the problem, Evan? Is my PC in pussy mode? Should I have overclocked like crazy? Maybe I should have paid more. Maybe I should have paid more. My device isn't expensive enough. Bullshit. Funny thing, though, I had the least crashes out of every live streamer. Out of every live streamer, I had the least crashes Ever. Ever. Fucking PlayStation be crashing like a little bitch. Hilariously so. I mean, this is like... PlayStation is one of the saddest things, dude. Xbox has its problems, yeah, but what the hell did we pay for? PlayStation, I mean, it gets it done, but what are these crashes? What is this shit? And I didn't even know the fucking thing was on Xbox. I didn't know Mind's Eye was on Xbox at all, but apparently it is. Imagine playing that shit on the Series S. There are probably problems unreported because no one was dumb enough to buy that slop on that box. What a hot flying tomato. What an actual piece of scum. Yeah, consume? Yeah. Some people look at a toilet and get hungry. Not me. That's barnacles. I need the MIB to give me the flashy thing to forget Mind's Eye. I don't even know if that's enough. It needs to be basically like we need a time machine. Maybe the DeLorean. There you go. That's how you fix it. That's how you undo it. Get the DeLorean, talk to Doc and Marty, and there we go. You guys are hilarious, man. Physical copies. I don't think there were any physical copies, Nemesis. Supposedly, that's how they got it down to $60. Let me see if there's any physical copies for this game, because if there are, I'm gonna cry. Because you know what that means? This game gets physical copies, but not the Kino shit? Let's see if you could even buy this. A physical copy of Mind's Eye for PlayStation 5 is available for pre-order and is scheduled to be released on June 10th. Okay. There's a physical fucking copy of this game? Christ. I bet that's shit. They released the fucking game physically? Wow. I bet that shit is bad. No patch, no nothing. I mean, we played it all the way through without a patch. So, oh, who cares about degradation? Huh? 10-hour-long character study video on Mind's Eye protagonist. 10 hour? Oh, the company better send over the 10 grand. Hell yeah, Leon. Yeah, we got some new emojis. Hopefully I can add some more. It said I needed 10 more members to make more emojis, and I've already got them ready to go. It's gonna be nice. The future is bright for this channel, man. Very fucking bright. Just because we take a break now and then don't mean shit. Gotta take a little break. But, hopefully now, how do I put it? Yeah, I think we've got plenty of members now. So I gifted 5, then I gifted 5 more, and then Boss became a member, so we're good. Probably add some more emojis if I get the chance. I like them. Thanks, Metroid. Yeah, I like the emojis too. It's kind of like a lot of Resident Evil. We still got some frogs in there. 10-hour character study, by the way. There's not... Dude. There's not depth enough. It's a puddle of piss. That's how deep it is. Is that all the emojis? We got Wesker. We've got Krauser. A bunch of Hunk. Ada. Ashley. Comfy Frog. And then we got the Admire Frog, Leon. Well, we might take out one of the Hunks. Replace it with something. It just looks too similar. How many emojis will they allow you after we get 5 new members? I think it's always like me look. Holy shit, we got 11 new members. That means we definitely unlocked more. I don't know what the maximum is. I seen like fucking big ass streamers with a lot of emojis. Let me see real quick. But once we've locked in that many emojis, it'll never decrease. They can't take them away. It looks like I can do one more right now. I don't know how it works exactly. I love hunk emojis. Haha, fuck yeah, dude. I thought they were kind of classy, kind of sharp. I like Hunk. I'd say he's one of the best characters because he just gets it fucking done. Just gets it done, period. So we've got like 12 emojis now. If we get another member or whatever the hell then it's like 13 or something. 14. So that's cool. We've got enough right now, though. OG Nemesis, OG Hunter. Yeah, I do have the ability to pretty much get any emojis I want now. The scope has opened up. The amount of shit I can do on the channel now is kind of fucking crazy. I found new outlets. I found all new types of shit. It's gonna be great. I didn't realize what I'd been missing out on. But now we can do this, like, all types of crazy style. Pyramid Head would be cool. Fucking love Pyramid Head, bro. I bet in 10 years you could still build a replica of the Empire State Building in Mind's Eye. Physical copies. No one is buying that slop. I hope they're not, Evan. Straight up, dude, I hope that game, like, I don't say this often, but I hope it fails beyond words. I hope it's refunded and they're bankrupt into the ground. Because there is no way on humans' fucking planet Earth that game came from Leslie Benzies. He didn't even look at it. He probably autopiloted that shit and stamped it without looking at it as he sipped his margarita. Like, motherfucker, dude. That game is an insult. That's why it pisses me off. It's not like it's the most broken game ever. It's just, at the core, least interesting. It's got nothing. You can't build upon nothing. You can't raise it up. The gameplay is trash. Can't be fixed. Cyberpunk could be fixed. Imagine we're in the era where Mind's Eye cannot be fucking fixed because the fundamental core is so destroyed. But Cyberpunk can be fixed. They can add the content over the course of 3 years. Mind's Eye won't work. Ever. Take away all the bugs, all the glitches, take away everything. Performance is ass. Even if the performance was good, story is ass. Even if the story were good, mission structure ass. No fun. No fun. No fun allowed. If you had fun, well, what the fuck? I heard AI made Mind's Eye. It might have been implemented in some kind of way, but we have no confirmed situation yet. And yeah, soulless is the word there. I don't like to use that too much. That's some Crowcat shit. Soulless is the fucking word. The game has no soul, and the substance that you bite into is so hollow. Nothing's been worse. Absolute zero. Of the highest order. In the lowest gutter. The only reason we'll play it again is to throw tomatoes at it. Christopher,
Cardiac is a member.
thank you so kindly, man. Welcome to the Thinking Caps. Welcome back, mister. Appreciate that, Christopher. And like I said, man, like I've always said, we put it straight back into the channel. The support, memberships, super chats, ad revenue, whatever the fuck. All goes back into the channel. How else can we do all this shit? Thank you so kindly for making this happen, fellas. And as far as the future goes with Mind's Eye, I don't think it has much of one. But what has a future is AI in gaming. And I am scared that in the future we will see a lot more laziness. It's the only thing that freaks me out about AI. Lazy fucking artists. Filling in the gaps with automatic shit. Dillon is gonna sleep like a baby. What do you mean, bro? Sleep like a baby. I need to represent Hunk. We appreciate that. Yo, what up, Gary? Good morning. Gonna sleep like a baby. Why? Because I'm getting all the energy out? What you mean? I'm definitely having a good time. It was a good thing I took a little break. Because now I feel so refreshed and I want to come back to this nonstop. Hard to imagine actual human beings went to an office and worked on that game. Maybe someday it will be explained. Kind of like how Cyberpunk was so shit, but then they fixed it somehow. Even years late, all that spaghetti code, imagine fixing Cyberpunk. I didn't think it was possible. In a way, it's not. They abandoned the previous gen console version. All we have left is PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. PC's completely separated from the console versions to me. Just imagine what that shit runs like if we go play it on a PS4 or an Xbox One. That was the intended sale, right? They sold me the game on that console, right? Then it should have been finished, and I will slap CD Projekt Red all around for the rest of my breathing days. Slapping away. Marcin Iwicki, Adam Badowski, Martin Kemplinski. Get these guys out of my fucking face. It's light in America. Shout out to Sweden. Yeah, we like Sweden. Don't you guys have an incredible law when it comes to firearms or something? You still play Vampire Survivors? Fuck yeah, man. I think I just hit 100 hours on PC. Got about 150 on console. Dylan, are you gonna get Death Stranding 2? Yes, Gary, we're gonna get Death Stranding 2 and we're gonna check it out the day of. Unfortunately, it's interrupting my Resident Evil plans. I was hoping the game would get delayed, by the end of the stream. But, yeah, I didn't even know it was coming out. I thought it was 2026, bro. I thought we were getting it in December or January, and then you guys said, oh, it's in 2 days. What the hell? It sucks some games are stuck on PS3. That's the damn truth, bro. Saw a video of them watching their game and praising it. Never understood. Oh, they gotta sell that product. I guess when you're in a business like that, and it comes down to whether you get a bonus or food on the table, what have you, I guess them shilling the product makes sense. But I see through that shit unlike any other. I saw Kojima liking feet pictures on Twitter. Probably. He'd be liking a bunch of different women's pictures. He's not shy. That dude be looking at the women. Hard to blame him. Firearm is not allowed unless you are in the army or hunting. Maybe I'm thinking of Poland. Firearm is not allowed. Damn! Never mind. Still, shout out to Sweden. We love Sweden. Poland sounds cool too. He's just a man after all. I mean, yeah, Kojima, it's okay. It's okay to like feet and stuff. Who cares? Women are hot. I don't know what to say. I'm not a foot particular enthusiast, but hey. If I see a good foot, I'll look. Kojima is based. Yeah, Solaire, man. I'm telling you, dude, I had no fucking clue that game was coming out. When you guys in chat were like, said like June, what, 26th? Or whatever the hell? I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. Death Stranding 2 this early? Shit. Czech Republic is based as fuck when it comes to firearms. Shout out to the Czech Republic. Damn, Nemesis. Whatever state you're in, bro, I would just learn the law and proceed with caution and... Yeah, man. If someone steps to you, I know what I'm thinking in my head. Czech Republic is based when it comes to firearms. They made the pistol. The first pistol? I got a hunting license 15 years ago. What do you mean, Metroid? I thought you just said... Oh, hunting hobby, I see. Yeah, in America we have them for self-defense. Hardcore. Rush hour at a gas station off the highway. That's fucking scary, bro. Will we get another Shadow of Mordor game? Unfortunately, I think not. I think they deleted all that. Like, any potential that was there is gone. Death Stranding 2 is being released on June 24th for me. I bought the deluxe edition, yo! Wait, how much is that? 48 hours early! How much am I gonna pay? Bro, holy fuck. I mean, I will consider getting the deluxe edition. I mean, I know I'm gonna like the game for sure, but I'll have to think about that, bro. We're not in like a big-ass rush. I think it's gonna change gaming, Solaire. I think it's gonna change gaming. Yeah, I think that studio actually shut down the Shadow of Mordor one. Because they said they retired the Nemesis system because that company no longer would be making games. I love these emojis, man. I love every emoji I see. This is the best thing about having a YouTube channel. You get to choose the emojis, and the fucking ugly ones go. 48 hours, bro. In my opinion, Death Stranding 2 will change gaming. Hideo Kojima always raises the bar in some way. Does the deluxe edition come with exclusive Elle Fanning feed pics? Dude, that's probably the like $500 edition. Elle Fanning feed pics, by the way. Damn. What a down bad nation. What have we become? What have we become? Bunch of foot enthusiasts. That's okay. Nothing wrong with a good foot. Not my flavor of the month, but hey. Hideo Kojima is God. Yo! That's what I like to hear right there, man. Hideo Kojima could move a mountain if you told him, like, dude, He's a brilliant, breathtaking individual. If not, I'm not getting it. Well, Evan, unfortunately, I don't know, maybe she's got an OF or something. Hard times in Hollywood. Or whatever the hell it is. Bro, I am strongly considering Death Stranding 2. It's just, damn, the timing is fucked up, because look at all this shit I set up. Look at all this shit I set up. I don't even want to show you. What you've seen is what you'll see for now, but just know we've got a big-ass setup for this whole thing. So, the 3 pillars of the channel now: survival horror, open world, and first-person shooters. These are my favorites. And we will consistently be looking at games in these categories. But we're about to enter a Resident Evil era. And it seems like Death Stranding's just a little too early. It's come a little too soon. But we really gotta hit that game. I'm sorry, but Death Stranding is a game I was looking forward to deeply. It's almost like I woke up and it's like I was in a dream. How's this game being released now? We just got one of the shittiest ass games ever, if not the shittiest. And now we're gonna get some godlike material? He is a Japanese man. So no Switch 2, Dillon? Ha! Ha! Yeah, I get right on that. Yeah, get right on that, pal. You'd be lucky if I ever buy another console again, bro. You guys did this. You made me a PC man. Now you gotta deal with it. Norman Reedus said Death Stranding 2 has more action than the first, by a large margin. Yeah, they showed off a boss battle. I didn't even want to look, dude. That's how I know I'm gonna love the fucking game. I didn't even want to look. I can't tell what they're doing with the protagonist, though. Really can't. Like, are we playing Norman Reedus, or... I can't tell what's happening. But I'm totally on board. PC Master Race, I mean, bro. Love the exclusive members videos, Brass. You're more than welcome. And I'll tell you what. We're just getting started. I haven't even uploaded the other 2 yet. We'll get there. So, if anyone's a member, you'll find that you can see all videos that I'll be releasing ahead of time. Some of them will be members only. Like, there's just a few things I need to touch on that I don't need to say, like, you know, straight up to the public feed. It's okay to have some members exclusive stuff, you know. I want to get the original Switch. Bro! I've got one, but it's collecting dust. I think it was a decent little console, but... I mean, come on now. Step it up, Nintendo. Where's the power? Oh, we don't need power. That's debatable. Kojima's gonna show Mind's Eye how it's done. Yes, sir. Dillon joined the PC Master Race. Mind's Eye 2? Concord 2? Choose one. Ah, shit. Well, considering Concord didn't even get the first game, I guess Concord 2 would be fine. Jesus. That's like, hey, do you want acid thrown in your face, or do you want to lay on a bed of knives? Well, not really either, but I guess I'll take the bed of knives. So yeah, Concord 2 all the way, buddy. I mean, I could probably, like, beat that game. I could probably master it instantly. It looked like ass. And the ugly characters? At least it was sharp. With Mind's Eye, we thought we were getting GTA 6 early. And they didn't even give us... God, they didn't even give us the definitive edition of GTA San Andreas. Didn't even give us a busted game. They gave us a non-video game. It's the closest to not being a video game of all the video games I played. I'd compare it to a calculator, kind of like Skull and Bones. I'm gonna get Switch 2 for my son when he turns 12 this year. Well, that's very kind of you. Yeah, as, you know, I don't want to call it a baby's toy, but Switch is perfect for kids. Switch 2? The thing is, man, your son won't get to play Resident Evil 9. What kind of future is that, huh? Resident Evil 9's not coming to the Switch 2. But Cyberpunk did. And I have seen the glitches. You cannot fool me. Funny times indeed, gentlemen. Can you imagine Mind's Eye created by Hideo Kojima? Bro, we're crossing the streams, bro. Crossing the streams there, Christopher. Dude, that's like you got a genius next to like oh my god. Imagine if you put Leonardo DiCaprio next to George Bush. That's what that sounds like, bro. My goodness. Unfortunately, we'll have to call it here for the broadcast. I mean, I'll still hang around to say goodbye and whatnot for a bit. But I must sleep soon so I can make the big money. So I can keep this ship running. Keep the lights on and all the bullshit continuing. Mads Mikkelsen was the best part of Death Stranding. I liked the women in that game. Sumi. What was that lady's name? I forgot what they called her. Everyone had a strange name, by the way. Really strange game. But it's so unique that I don't give a fuck. You know, it's so unique, irrelevant to me. I had a good time. I liked what I seen. Damn, bro. Hideo Kojima, I wish I could just, like, tell him. You know, I'm not trying to, like, obsess, you know, worship at his fucking temple. Just want to say, man, thanks. Like, damn, I'll buy these games forever, bro. Hideo Kojima made life better. Thanks, Hideo. Even his movie suggestions, even in, like, his opinion matters. You know? Imagine if Shinji Mikami and Hideo made a game together. A horror one at that. Bro, yes! Mama. There you go, Solaire. Dude, Solaire knew exactly what I was saying. Mama. That was her name. I think Mama was my favorite. Didn't she have, like, some big dorky glasses? I like that type of lady. I like a scientist, nerd type of chick. Don't forget to wiggle those toes in the warm sand. What does that even mean, bro? I recently met a guy who said his favorite RE is RE5. You know what? That's reasonable. RE5 is cool. It's a little bit strange to say number one favorite, but I respect it. It's just very alternative. Fragile? I don't know, bro. Fragile or Mama? Yeah, Fragile or Mama. What's with these names, dude? Really incredible. I think she was a dorky lady with big glasses and her hair was big as fuck. was like a big ass, like, ponytail. Just a very sweet type of chick. She actually looked like what's her name from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The girl with her feet up on the dash. RE5 co-op is a blast, though. I fucking love RE5. Co-op, I haven't experienced much of it. Should have had more friends. Hot mama. 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 Wiggle your big toe. That's what's up, man. I love to hear that shit. Is it the same actress? Well, that's a dub if I've ever heard one. Thanks for tuning in and getting down to the brass tacks. Let's see if this end screen works. And if this works, that means the whole thing worked, except there's one thing left to test. But it's a surprise. See. It still needs a microphone. So we're going to copy this. We're going to go to the... Then we're going to copy the mic and paste it here, and we're good. Game over, man. Game over. Still need a couple of adjustments here and there, but I think we'll be all right. There we go. I didn't like the final boss in RE5. Funny enough, I think one of my favorite final bosses, Resident Evil 6. Right? I think that was... Yeah, it was Resident Evil 6. It was like a octopus naked woman. It was really awesome. Really great ending. RE5 Jill has a big nose. That's deeply offensive? Banned. No ink ribbon, it's over. It's game over. Bro! Look, we got the Stars fucking coffee cup, homie. We got the Stars fucking coffee cup, homie. Game over, man. Game over. No more ink ribbons. Yeah, literally game over. That's what it would be, right? Needs a squeaky door opening soundbite. To make that happen would take a great effort. We're not ready for that yet. But there's one thing left to check out, and you guys will just have to tune in on the next Resident Evil broadcast. I don't know exactly when Death Stranding's coming out. I guess I'm stupid. But when Death Stranding drops, we'll probably check that out for a stream or two. And then we'll be back to Resident Evil. I can't tell when it comes out. Solaris says Deluxe Edition on the 24th, so that'd be Midnight Oils tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, appreciate you for getting down to the brass tacks. Here on the Midnight Oils, we're just getting started. Until next time, folks, may the road always lead you to warm sands, and may every constellation lead you home. But until next time, ta-ta.